Mr. Beast, he is locking a man inside a gym until he loses 100 pounds. Which I...
Is that real? Katy Perry has not seen my messages. I reached out to her people that were on my podcast, and not only did she go on Call Her Daddy, but then she goes on Jake Shane's. I was like, girl, I stuck my neck out. I was in that video too.
You were in the trenches.
I was in the trenches. I was also getting hated for whatever she was, and not even on my podcast.
No.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to, I think it's going to be the best episode of Just Trish. It is May 8th, 2025. I'm alive. I'm 37 and thriving. I love a birthday. Birthdays are magical. I think this will be our best episode yet. Woo! I think so. I think there's just endless positivity, sunshine, rainbows, pink. We have an ad read. You guys are supporting. The best birthday gift I could get is you guys sharing and liking this podcast. That's all I could ever want. And we have a birthday set here today. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. We did set design. It's wonderful. We slept in a little today. Had a music video yesterday, came off the Greek theater. Like, it's just going to be, Mother's Day is coming up. Nothing can stop us now.
Yes, you can't stop the beat.
Ooh, it is giving hairspray, too.
Yeah. I was going to say you can't stop the Trish, but then that sounded like...
Ooh, I like that, though.
Right? Okay.
Oh, I like that better. You know I love a
okay.
Trish and any pun is good. I love it so much. Before we get started, patreon.com/justtrish. We are crushing it over there. We just reacted to me as Joe Goldberg and you from 3 years ago when I used to cosplay him. I forgot about that. We have a new headshot. This is getting sent out to Jimmy. He requested that for this headshot, he doesn't ask for many things, but he asked for the Chapel Roan, Statue of Liberty, and this Gaga headshot. So Jimmy, it's on the way to you. We also have the Eras of Trish tour. Is there a little Jesus there? What are those two little things?
Yeah, people keep sending little... This is a bubblehead Jesus.
Wait, what do you mean they're sending it? Sending it where?
The gift from the tour.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so random. Okay, love that. And we do bonus videos, Patreon extended. We do a lot of fun over there. Patreon.com. I don't like promote it enough, but we're constantly putting out new videos, filming new videos. It's a really good time. We have the weekend off from Eras of Trish. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And Eras of Trish will continue next week in San Jose, Sacramento, and Austin. I think pretty much the rest of the tour is like sold out, so I don't even know what I'm promoting. But come to World Pride. Our dancers will be in assless shorts. We had a little sneak preview of that yesterday in our music video. Those are my Pride dancers. 4 of the 6. There'll be 2 more.
Word.
Yeah, they were killing it. We have a former Britney Spears backup dancer that's going to be dancing with us. Even yesterday, there was one of Beyonce's backup dancers from Coachella was there. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
They've been booked and busy, so we have great dancers on my tour too, and they're wonderful, but we're doing 4 shows that weekend, so we're bringing in some extra dancers for Pride. The outfits are going to be sickening. It's going to be so good. And after yesterday, I'm so ready. Every day should be gay day.
Yeah. You were so low-key about this music video. You guys, as you know, I've been asking about this for a while because you kept teasing, Corey King, then Jules, then JOELLA, like all the Rue girls. And Jimmy and I showed up on this set. And I don't know what we were expecting, but it was like budget. I was like, okay, there's a set. There's a crew of like 60 people. There's like people on golf carts and shuttles going back and forth. There's catering. There's like grip. There's the lighting. There's a giant disco ball. There's cars. There's stunts. No pyro. No pyro, but that's okay.
No pyro. Not even for my birthday cake. They brought a birthday cake out and there was no candles, but I blew out invisible candles.
Yeah, a little role play. But damn, it was giving me like your peak music video era with the production.
We did go full out. This is the final one off the EP. Obviously, the tour has been doing well. We're going to be at Pride, so... And yes, we had all the queens, and I was just like, we have to go full out. No budget. No budget? Yeah.
Yeah, when you tell them, no budget, just do what
Well, he always still keeps it cute, but yeah. But this one is, you know, and it's for the gays, it's for the pride. We have to think of, let us know, because the video will come out next Tuesday. Obviously, all proceeds will go to an LGBTQ charity. Try to find the right one. There's obviously great ones like the Trevor Project. We just donated Trans Life. I'm down to do those. I'm down to do a mix. If there's ones that make sense to this video, I should ask the queens too. We're going to not only donate the proceeds from the music video, but also we'll just donate because, you know, I love making a gay song and I just didn't want to monetize off the gays just for myself, you know? Or the Rainbow Birkin. The Rainbow Birkin was there. I hope we made it home. We had the Rainbow Birkin there. And he's like, do you have it? And then someone's like, you're just going to hand it off. I'm like, I guess I should like look at it, but hopefully we got it somewhere. If not, it was stolen for a good cause. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was fun. Oscar and Jimmy were there. I was so excited to see you guys. That was so funny.
It was such a gag. It really was. Like, we pulled up and we were like so shocked because it was like this backlot experience, almost like a Universal Studios moment. It was, well, Universal, it was pretty fierce.
10 times the budget. I also picked this one because it was closer. Not to say I wouldn't have done Universal because that sounds fun. In fact, I think our Megan interview might be at Universal. I don't know.
That's fierce.
They were telling me that it might be there. It might also be a week from. It's happening, but we're trying to figure out all the logistics of it. But yeah, I did like the idea of Universal.
But this one fits the set. Like, this is the same set like the movie.
Yeah. Surprisingly, yeah, it was very close to our house, and it was weirdly, and even on camera, it looked weirdly like the movie. But we haven't said the concept, have we? We haven't said it yet.
No, you haven't said it. I didn't even know. I just showed up, and I was
like,
yeah.
I don't think Jimmy knew either. He's like, wait, is this? And I was like, yeah. I thought everyone. It's one of my favorite movies. I'm so excited for it. I thought it just looked so spot on. And I was so intimidated. You guys left, and I didn't know it was going to be the best part of this thing. You guys left right before, because you stayed through lunch, you stayed through the night. You guys were there a very long time. And I was like, yeah, it's been long. Moses had left, my mom had left. But then we did the full like drag performance at the nighttime. They did a whole stage, and it was so surreal. And I was like, oh my, I've never been more intimidated in my life, because obviously we were doing the runways and stuff like that. And like everyone just like went full out performance. And I always think, oh, I'm a pretty good performer. But then after that, I didn't even want to like do the catwalk. Obviously everyone was nice. All the featured background and the dancers, they were all like standing up for me and stuff like that. And obviously they were yelling because it was my video shoot, but I felt very intimidated because everyone was, but they were yelling for everyone. It was like late, and you guys know past 8 o'clock, I'm like a little, what are those things called? Gremlins? I'm like a little gremlin. And, but I had so much energy. I was just like, oh my God, it was so much fun. And the featured background stayed and stuff like that. And they were like hyping up. This might be my favorite music video that I've ever done. I loved it so much. The energy was so good. Everyone was like happy to be there.
Yeah, it was fun.
The queens, even, I was so intimidated because they're on the biggest show ever, and it's like their season, so this is like their moment. So for them to come and not only be excited to be there, but they were also excited about like us, the podcast. Like they just like were like, I don't know, it was just so cool. They're like, no, but we had known specifically the ones that were there, JOELLA, ACACIA, KORI, and Jules. They all had made references to me from the show, so I kind of knew that they would like vibe with me. Otherwise, I'd be too intimidated to ask any of the queens. I would never, I know like Lydia B. Collins is like on All Stars. Like I was just so intimidated to ask like anyone else, Susie too, anybody. But because Corey King had did a Kisses for My Fishy reference, Jules Sparkles had put me in her Les Leches song shout out. Obviously, Keisha did me for a Snatch Game. And then JOELLA recently, we were talking about on the podcast, and she tweeted like, I love you so much. So I was like, done and done. Otherwise, you guys know me in rejection. I can't handle it. I was fully prepared for them to say no, but they made the entire video, and it's so good. So I can't wait. And obviously, Oscar and Jimmy have a cameo, as does my mom and Moses. It was really, did you see the shared album this morning?
Yes.
You guys were kind of killing it.
It was fierce. I mean, I didn't realize my bones were a little stiff because I haven't danced in a while, my back, but I was really inspired by Jules because she has a metal rod in her spine, and I have back problems. I'm like, if Jules can serve,
does she?
So can I. She's my sister. She doesn't know this, but she's kind of my drag mom, even though she's younger than me.
Oh yeah.
But I was trying to serve a little Jules Sparkles in all my movements. I even said, I was like, Jules, like, did you see I was kind of like giving you at the Lollapalooza? And she's like, yeah.
Wait, at the Lollapalooza?
Or the finale, the Abracadabra. Lip sync.
Oh, right. Got it.
I was trying to serve a little Jules Sparkles choreo.
Yes, you did. You had a little cane.
It was crunchy. It was definitely crunchy.
No, I love when you just bust out random moves. You were like a little like Mr. Peanut with like a cane.
I had a fan.
What was the song in your head going?
Honestly, I have no idea.
It was giving like nothing can stop us now. It was like little Mickey Mouse. Like
in
that's
my
what it
head,
was
I was
giving
just
me.
like 1 2 1 2 1 2.
It was good.
I literally was just thinking of Jules, and I hope I made Jules proud. And but it was so fun. I felt like DragCon kind of because I kept going up to everyone like, can we take a photo?
No, I'm glad you did. Cause I'm always like, I'm like the most awkward person in any situation. I never know what to do, what to say. I'm always just like, even for me, it's like my video, and I feel but by the end of it, I felt very comfortable. Actually, from the beginning, when I met Jules and KORI, I was just like, okay, this is gonna be a key. But I get intimidated, and everyone's so beautiful and so just gorgeous, and their performance is so good. So it is the pretty girl syndrome in high school, where I'm just like, I'm scared to go up to the pretty girls, and that's what it felt like. It just felt like so many of them, and they're obviously polished and on TV, and I was just like, I am very old. I realize they are 23, 25.
We're all so young.
Yeah, and I'm 37 today, so it is crazy, but it was good. I'm a mom, so it makes me feel mom vibes for sure, and it was the best. It was just so much fun, and it was just really fun time. So if you guys have any charities or organizations to donate to for not only this video but the month of June, let us know because it's coming up. Obviously, I'm doing Pride, so we'll donate some money for that. And yeah, I'm gearing up. It's the Rainbow Birkins time to shine. June is upon us soon, and
Gotta get all the LGBT QIA plus people here.
Yes.
KORI and Jules are already thinking of idea. They want to come on.
Oh.
KORI's already doing brainstorms of what she wants to do. Yeah, she was all about it. KORI was reading me. I was so honored.
Yes.
KORI, that girl's a menace. She is a menace. I know Plain Jane is definitely, like, you don't need an ancestry of 23andMe. Like, I know that they're biologically related.
Oh, are they in the same drag
They're
family?
sisters, yeah. Plain Jane
that
and KORI
makes
King.
so sense, and it's so real too. It was as if we were on the show because I think my director Andrew or something said something like Platt, or was that you?
That was Andy. Yeah.
And KORI would not let him. He's like,
So
Platt.
you said Platt, and I was taking a photo with KORI, and we're sitting there posing. She's like, "How does it feel to be 5'2"?" And then I went, I was like, 5'2".
5'2"
I do look teeny tiny next to KORI King, especially KORI King, because
she's tall.
Broad.
She had heels too. She wasn't wearing those kitten heels that Rue like clocked her for. She was wearing these big ass gold ones.
I was like, okay, no boots today, but
Yeah.
her makeup was great. Her makeup is amazing.
So good. And she came by herself. Jules had an assistant, but she came by herself. I was like, I would be traveling. I do travel. I travel like 6 deep at a music video. I need all the help I can get with pantyhose. And they were like literal humble queens, just like being there by themselves and traveling by themselves.
And just there all day and great attitudes. Like no diva moments.
Because they tour on the weekends too. They're touring every weekend. They're on like the biggest show ever. Obviously, both of them, like, runner-up Jules, and KORI's just, like, cameo. Literally, queen. Like, she's like, I went to bed at number 1, and then she woke up at, like, number 3. She got to get back on it. I told her to raise her prices. I was like, because she said she just can't keep up with all of them.
She goes all out. Like, I love a KORI cameo. I guess, I don't know. I guess I feel like I don't need a cameo because everyone posts their cameos to TikTok and Twitter when they get from KORI, and I feel like I'm getting one by proxy.
Did you get a video of it? Did you get a video of you should have taken a video while you were taking the picture.
Oh, T, right.
That would have been so
that's
good
true.
to
That
get
would have been kind of like a
cameo.
I guess whenever KORI is here, I'll we'll do
cameo. I love cameo. I loved it. Oh my god, I did it for so long, and I think because I'm doing the tour, I'm doing meet and greet, so I'm just like, okay. But I would, especially around Christmas time, I think I'll turn it back on. I love doing them. People love them. People love a cameo. I know people used to like make fun of people for doing them, but I love getting them. I love doing them. So yeah, it's amazing, and it's fun. You could do it from your house.
Yeah, it's fierce. But yeah, KORI and also Lydia too. I saw they just get so many that a lot of them expire now just because they are so in demand on
so
Cameo.
many. I know.
The lesbians love KORI and Lydia B. Collins. It is quite crazy.
Everybody, yeah, they're like the it couple
they have
for
the
sure.
lesbians in particular though. I've noticed.
Why?
I think
How
because
do you
KORI
know?
and Lydia are like a couple, so lesbians love them, and lesbians also love Susie too. Like specifically, lesbians
Susie
go
too.
strong for those three specifically.
Oh, and how do you know this? Are you on like a lesbian
Just on
Reddit
Twitter.
page?
Just because I'm on like my FYP is like cat's eye drag.
Lesbians.
Yeah.
I love it.
And all the lesbians tweet about KORI and Lydia nonstop. Especially Lydia's doing the press tour for All Stars 10. So the lesbians are going nuts for
We said it earlier this year. 2025 is the year of all the lesbians. That's
Yeah.
all I want. They're my favorite people in the whole world. At the meet and greets, everything. They're my favorite. They always do the best cosplays. They do a lot of Moses and me. It's always so cute. There's always like one, and they're always married too. There's always like one girl that's like Moses and another girl that's like me, and it's like so cute. And they have like the long hair and whatever, and it's adorable. I I love lesbians. I do, more than anything in the whole world. I want a shirt that says that. I think I have a shirt that says that from a meet and greet. I think someone did give me that.
Okay, yours.
Rise of the Lesbians this year. It's so fun. I love it. Anyways, yeah, that video comes out next Tuesday, and it was fun, and it was just fun, yeah. Everyone there was all a little gay, too. All the crew, everything, my director, music producer, everybody. Just a gay old time.
Andy did ask if me and Jimmy would kiss on our close-up, though, it was so funny.
No!
And me and Jimmy are like, at the same time, like, no.
You probably didn't know you guys had like, boyfriends or...
yeah, because we were paired up the whole time, so I don't. But
oh my
yeah,
God.
they were like,
you were gonna be the last people I tell them to
isn't
ask.
that so funny? And then we're like, and me and Jimmy were like, can you imagine Darian and Jimmy watching it if we were like?
I couldn't even imagine.
Or
Oh my God.
Darian and Dallas watching it.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Because he was asking Cedric, who's like obviously creator, director, choreographer. He's like, you know, do you think any of the dancers will? Because like usually like whatever. So maybe nobody was like down to do it, but. Of all the people, you guys would have been the last people I've been to ask.
It cracked me up.
Also, because it's just like, you know, you guys, I mean, you're great. Actually, you guys are both performers. I shouldn't say this, but you're not like by trade a performer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that was like so.
We had so many discussions about that.
What? Who?
People that are not actors, if you become an actor, will you kiss? Will you do this? Will you do
That's
that?
crazy. That's actually so crazy. Yes, that's so weird.
No intimacy coordinators, but
No intimacy coordinators. You did clock that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because Jules Sparkles had a very intimate scene with a dancer too, and I was like, who's coordinating that?
Well, I mean, that one was just feeding.
No,
It wasn't
I
a
know.
kiss, but yeah, I guess we should have for sure. That is so funny. Oh my God, I didn't know that.
It cracked me up. Yeah, it was fun. Like, can you imagine?
Was it when he brought you guys up for the
close up? Yeah,
That's so funny. Maybe he thought you guys were a couple or
I
something.
think maybe because we were just like standing together.
Oh, maybe. I do think in the original text I sent, I thought you were bringing
Oh yeah,
Darian.
because Darian was gonna come originally, but
so
then
maybe
he
I
couldn't.
said Oscar and his boyfriend. I don't know if I did a proper introduction of Jimmy and Andy.
That explains it. Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, well, my apologies on that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. It was a good time. We
It
had
was really
good-
fun.
Yeah, I was happy to see you guys there and see it soon. Tuesday. What is this? Can I open this now? I saw this little card
Yeah,
back
it's
here.
a little card from Malibu. She made it.
Oh
No, really? For the
That's
sweetest
her
mom.
hand.
I love all her little paintings. Whenever I'm in London or was in New York, you always send me little paintings of her. Oh,
How
I
cute.
love you. Happy
And Elvis
birthday.
too. The crayon. Is
Did they
also
all do a
Elvis.
little coloring on there?
Yeah, the crayon is Elvis.
Oh.
She already draws. She already likes snippets.
Wow.
And in the front, that's Malibu's hand.
Wow. I love it so much. What's the little shape supposed to be?
Hard. It was in theory.
In theory.
In Malibu's world, that's hard.
I wonder if she'll be like a Northwest, like when Northwest was like 5, she was doing like real portraits, and it
Was
looked
that
like
real?
Allegedly, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I guess there are those people who are like super smart.
She was doing these crazy like realistic landscapes at like 5.
remember that.
Yeah, maybe that'll be Malibu.
That's crazy. I wonder if she kept going with that. Like, is she still drawing? Like, how come that just stopped her artistic?
I know she must still be doing art. I think. Well,
You
now
never
she does
see
like
it.
music and stuff. I guess.
That's
but,
true. She
Yeah.
probably is going to be very talented, I would
Yeah.
assume. I would think. I don't know. Yeah. Guess not always, just because, yeah. Northwest will be her own entity. She'll be a star in her own right, I think. This episode of Just Trish, sponsored by Home Chef. Love, love, love Home Chef. It's one of our favorites because it makes cooking meals at home easy and nutritious. Sometimes ordering food or even getting groceries these days with inflation prices is expensive. Home Chef makes it more affordable. It also makes it easier. It has all the ingredients in one. You go to the store, you're like, where are the onions? What's a shallot? What's the difference between all of this? Home Chef has you covered because it gives you the ingredients you need directly to your door. And there's something for everyone, whether you're single or have a family, have a specific diet restrictions, Home Chef has you covered. Home Chef delivers fresh ingredients and chef-designed recipes conveniently to your doorstep to simplify your cooking experience. Users of leading meal kits have rated Home Chef #1 in quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe ease. Home Chef has over 30 options a week and serves a variety of dietary needs. Whether you prefer classic meal kits with pre-proportioned ingredients, quick 30-minute recipes, oven-ready options, microwave meals, or dedicated family menu, Home Chef has everything you and your family need for hassle-free, delicious dinners. Plus, it's economical. Home Chef customers save an average of $86 per month on groceries. And And when meal planning ends up on the back burner, check out Home Chef's new 5-ingredient meals that simplify prep with super easy recipe steps using just 5 fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering my listeners 50% off and free shipping for your first box plus free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/Trish. That's homechef.com/Trish for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Sign me up. Homechef.com/Trish. Must be an active subscriber to receive the free dessert. We love you, Home Chef. Thank you for sponsoring.
Yeah, as Kim said, people want to show up to the Lion King for Northwest. They want to see Northwest.
Period, honestly, because I love Kim too, but what is this?
Oh,
okay.
Oh my gosh.
Just a little gifts ceremony over here. Yeah, we still are going through stuff. So like, if you haven't seen your gift on the show, we're going through stuff every day.
These are so sweet.
Yeah, people.
There's one from Trish Crave.
I see it. I saw it on his Instagram. The little portrait.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Trish Crave?
He commissioned somebody. He had somebody else make them. Now that I saw the post,
we clarified it then because I was so confused. Okay, they're really cute. So you have a little easel too. That's so cute. Those are my favorite. They're over here on the side. I'm looking at them now.
And the shirt.
There's always like little whale things. Yeah. What does the shirt say? Phoenix. I loved Phoenix. Phoenix was such a good show. I wish I could.
Phoenix loves Oscar. How sweet.
Phoenix was like honestly one of my favorite shows. Like I wish I could do that again. That's so cute.
Wow.
Oh my god, I love that.
Thank you guys so much.
Little cards.
I keep everything too.
Yeah, there's so many. There's probably so much more stuff we just gotta go through. There's always
thank you
a ton of gifts. Yeah, thank you to everyone who brings gifts. That's like literally so nice. We love it. Yeah, so Phoenix had a lot of gifts. LA had a lot of gifts. We showed them last time, but there was like so many.
Yeah, there's more. We can't fit everything, but yeah.
Yeah, we love them so much. And then there's like little LABUBUs. I keep seeing. Do you want to show the LABUBUs over there? These are the knockoff. I think these are knockoff LABUBUs. I don't think.
As Jimmy calls them.
LAFUFUs, but they're blinged. They're bling LABUBUs. Yeah, they're not. They don't look as big or as fluffy, but Jimmy, our editor, has a passion. Oh. They kissed. They should have been the one kissing for the video. Jimmy, our editor, loves LABUBUs as of a week ago, and he's obsessed with LABUBUs.
He has like 16.
Yes.
He knows all the hacks to get the LABUBUs because they're kind of impossible to get. He was teaching Jewel Sparkles how to get the LABUBUs on set yesterday.
Well, because Jewel says she accepts LABUBUs as tips.
Which is the way to go about it because they are worth a pretty penny, those LABUBUs.
They are worth a lot. He loves them. Yeah, he said he spends hours a day trying to track down these LABUBUs. Yeah,
because I've been trying to resist the LABUBU urge. I have 2. I have the one that someone gave us for Trishmas that we opened at the beginning of the year. Then Darian got me one for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
but I've been really trying to resist the urge because I am a completionist and a hyperfixation diva. So the second I set my laser focus on something, it's kind of over.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to resist. But Jimmy is like the most influential. He's really like making me want to get more.
Everybody, my makeup artist Ari was like, I'm gonna get LABUBUs after that. He was telling everybody how much he loves them. He was having them take pictures with the queen. He's starting an Instagram for them. Where's I saw one last night. He posted of the LABUBU getting drunk, a little tipsy. I was like, oh my gosh, he's just really going for the LABUBU.
Yes, he's going all out, and the hacks that he gives because last week I think there was a restock at like the mall in LA, and there was like people camping out overnight. They had to shut down Paul Mart because there was hundreds of people in line.
Which one?
In Century City.
Pop Mart?
Yes.
Oh.
At the mall like a week or 2 ago. And they couldn't even open the store because people were like rioting before the store even opened to get the LABUBUs. Yeah, they had to shut down. Jimmy is giving us all the tea. He said the employees are quitting the store because they don't get a discount. Like, we don't get paid enough to deal with these crazy people.
That kind of tea. Yeah, they need security or something. Yeah,
it's just this insane craze. It's literally pandemonium. So.
And it's all because of Lisa, right, from BLACKPINK started it. He said, because I was, where did LABUBUs come from? Why do people care? And he said she's kind of
although we were influenced by Miss Remy Ashton, but.
No, Ms. Remy Ashton was the original LABUBU.
Yeah.
She was the original Pop Marter who would go to Pop Mart. Shout out Pop Mart. I loved the package you sent me. They sent me really cute. Oh, I have to take a picture of it. They're not LABUBUs, but they're like the crying babies. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Oh my God. They sent me 2 little cherry ones, and then they sent that cute little pink astronaut. So Pop Mart, if you want to send another one. I don't know how they got my address, but Pop Mart, if you want to send more.
Take the Pop Mart PR list because it is brutal out there for anything from Pop Mart, truly.
No, we came back from Vegas and there was like 2 big Pop Mart. He's like, what is your? I'm like, no, I don't know, but it's bougie. I knew Miss Remy Ashton loved it, so I was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to the store?
No, I have, because it's kind of far from me. The only thing that we have, like, in our area is a Pop Mart vending machine. And the lines for that whenever they restock are crazy. And then there's 2 stores in the mall that resell LABUBU. So my theory is that the vending machine has been compromised. And I think they know when it's restocking, they go to the vending machine, buy them out, and then resell them because they're reselling them for $60 and they in the vending machine go for $21.
What kind of store in a mall can resell? I didn't know they could do that.
There's these 2 collectible stores in there. There's one that sells like Funko Pops and Squishmallows and LABUBU. And then there's another one that sells like, it's like a Japanese store. And they sell like random Japanese like plush and stationery and stuff.
I've seen people fight outside of vending machines because like one person will just show up and buy everything in the machine.
That is
like
that's
everything
bad
in the
karma.
machine. And
Don't do that. That's so mean, especially like kids that want it and like people who want it. That's so
and the
annoying.
girls and gays.
That's true, yeah. Period. That part too. McDonald's should get like LABUBU toys. I feel like that would be like such a hit if they did little LABUBUs. That would be so cute.
I'm surprised there's not like more. I feel like there's gonna be a LABUBU movie at some point.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
if you need a baby name, Baby LABUBU is kind of everything to me.
It is really cute.
It's a really good name, and I feel like it will be a movie.
If there's a movie, yeah. LABUBU is so cute, actually.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be like the next Minion or something. You know what I mean? Like
okay, de-influenced immediately. Those Minions.
I know. I regretted it as soon as I said it, and I saw your
the
face.
Minions are not it at all. No, I don't. Okay, I don't like it already. Done and done. No, I do love the LABUBU craze. I love when people get excited over like little cute things in this world. You know what I mean? Like Tamagotchi, Furbies.
Yeah, and this is kind of like the new craze, and I love that it's like it's girly pop too, so it makes it more fun.
Yeah. It's not like some weird action.
It's more like Gremlins meet
Gremlins.
the name of the bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
With the Care Bears. So it's more like Care Bears meet Gremlins.
Okay, with the little teeth and stuff.
They're still little gremlins, but
I like little gremlin. Did you see, speaking of AMC Century City Mall, did you go to see Thunderbolts this week?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? You went to one near you?
Yeah.
Well, if you went to the AMC in
Century City, that place is popping because it's the Pop Mart with the LABUBUs, and then you can go and at the AMC Century City, Stitch was there.
Stitch! Oh my God, this was like the one thing. Yeah, Jimmy doesn't send me all the TikToks that he sends you, which I wish he did. But he did send me Stitch in a pink convertible riding around, and I'm like, where is this? I saw the comments, AMC Century City.
Yeah.
Popping out of popcorn, scanning tickets for people. Can you just go anytime and see that, or do you think it's done?
I think that's probably certain times. I would think like the rush times, right? But I was curious because literally they had Stitch working the front. And he was scanning the tickets. I'm like, is he actually scanning? Or are they just letting people in? I don't know. But it was cute.
Oh my! It was
He's also
so
kind of
cute.
slow though. But I guess it is cute. So I would
wait forever.
Yeah.
If there's one activation I want to be a part of, it's Lilo and Stitch. This promotion, I know we're doing Megan, but I would love to get that Lilo and Stitch invite too. You know, I know it's Disney; it's a little harder to get. But that AMC, I was like, yeah, that's where they have, or the Century City. That's also where like Good American. They have like a lot of stores, like Skims is there. Good American.
Everyone does their pop ups over there. That is like the It Mall, I guess.
We got to go over there and make a trip. Maybe if they like tell us when the Stitch will be there, it'd be fun to go.
Yeah.
Because we do our AMC popcorns on Patreon, but if I don't know for sure it's going to be there, it'd be awful to go all the way and not see it.
Oh, they have the Chamberlain coffee. Emma Chamberlain's pop, or I think it's just a place now, like a little store or coffee place is at that mall too. So
spend a day just doing all the trendy stuff.
Yeah. Pop Mart, Emma Chamberlain, Stitch.
Can we get VIP at Century City? How do we get those tickets?
VIP is
like
a mall.
Passes, I don't know, like just to go,
just show
so we
up.
don't have to wait in line at all these places. Don't they have fast pass?
Like
That's
Disneyland?
what I mean. Just get in line is crazy.
I know. I do hate a line. I guess you have the Pop Mart connects.
That's true.
Does Emma Chamberlain know who you are?
I don't think
know.
so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. But what my mom is doing, my sister is doing today, my birthday, May 8th. They're standing in line at this really trendy LA bakery in West Hollywood called Aura. Have you heard of this one?
No.
It has like these giant pastries that look like oranges and lemons and bananas. Jane Mukbangs does them a lot.
Oh.
And you have to like call ahead to place the order, but then you have to like stand in line too. So I told them, I'm like, the only thing I want for my birthday is could you stand in line for these pastries and bring them back? Because you can't order them, you can't deliver them, you have to like go in person. It's like in West Hollywood. So, and then my sister did say on our last Hot Topic, she's like, I'm going to get you a LABUBU latte. I'm like, that's in Garden Grove. That's also a line. I'm like, you guys are not going to get back till dinner time at 6 o'clock, but I'm going to glam in the morning just in case. So my birthday will be spent doing TikToks on all the cute little pastries and stuff like that. So I guess next time I could be like, well, maybe go stand in line for Chamberlain coffee. I don't know if I would stand in line for that. Which one would you rather stand in line for? Stitch at AMC. You could see him check you in, popcorn, driving around in a car. Pop Mart, chance of getting LABUBU, or Chamberlain coffee.
I'm in between Pop Mart and Stitch, just because Chamberlain coffee. I don't know. There was no incredible reviews, and I'm not even I don't really go crazy for a latte or a matcha or anything.
I thought you loved Emma.
I liked her. No, I appreciate Emma, but I was an Emma stan when she was new on the scene, the quirky editing. She was selling scrunchies.
She got too mainstream for you?
She got too high fashion for me. Now I'm I just can't relate to Emma Chamberlain anymore just because she is she's, partnered with Vogue. She's a Louis Vuitton spokesperson. I'm she's almost too fierce.
That is crazy.
And she's also almost like a Penn Badgley. Her podcast is very intellectual, She talks to people about, I don't know, space, maybe? I couldn't make it out of I don't know. But she talks to them about, or mental health, really serious stuff.
Okay, Jay Shetty over there.
Yeah, it is giving Jay Shetty, Penn Badgley, the real serious people. Even a Dua Lipa, she has a very serious podcast.
Is she serious? I didn't know that.
So she's just not Oscar coded anymore. Yeah. So no shade to Emma Chamberlain, but Pop Mart, I feel if we waited there, would we get LABUBU? Probably not, because there's so many people. I feel Stitch would probably be the most.
Me too. Okay, we're gonna gun for that Stitch promo. Maybe they're doing a PR press thing.
Oh yeah. The premiere is in 2 weeks, I think.
Where?
I think it's in LA.
Is that the El Capitan?
Maybe.
Would love to go. I have a daughter that would love to go. We already got the Lilo and Stitch outfits for Elvis's birthday. We got the giant Elvis from Kid Robot. It said it was on back order. I thought it was going to be a couple months, but they sell these giant Elvis stitches. Specifically Elvis Stitch. It's very weird. The Hawaiian shirt Elvis, the gold suit Elvis. I think they have the Jailhouse Rock Elvis stitch. There's so many different Elvis stitches. And it was a $500 stitch, but Malibu loves it. She calls it a monster. She thinks it's a monster. I'm no. Actually, Moses called it a monster too. I was it's not a monster. It's a little alien. Oh my God, now she's going to be scared. She's going to think it's a monster. Although she does love a monster.
She's warming up to it. I showed her a little bit of the movie last night. So.
Well, you saw the beginning. I think if you ever watched Lilo and Stitch, you got to fast forward.
We got to the part, yeah.
When he came to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the Elvis part?
No, we saw... Lila was, in the dance class. So I was trying to get her oh, you see, she's in dance class.
Oh, okay.
And then when they found him, when they first, it was a dog shelter kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she's I want that one. Yeah, that's actually so cute. No, I called it Elvis Stitch. I was oh my God, look, it's Elvis Stitch. And then Malibu was Mommy Stitch. And I was okay, well, there's Elvis Stitch and Malibu Stitch and Mommy Stitch. So I guess I'm Mommy Stitch. But the taking over. Lilo and Stitch everywhere. I love that. I love little promotions like that. That's what makes life worth living is cute little fun things that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Going to an AMC and seeing a Stitch pop out of a popcorn.
It's come
fun.
on, it's fun. It's fun.
Cutesy.
Yeah.
It's life is simple. The world is simple.
Do you have you seen Lilo and Stitch the cartoon? You remember it or no?
I think I did see it when it first came out. Maybe I was 15. My guess it came out 2003 is what I'm guessing. And
do you remember Pleakley, the alien, when she was in, or they were in, were in drag?
Oh no, you were telling me.
yes.
To do this one.
Yeah.
Can I see a picture of them?
Yes. And then the director posted recently about the Pleakley in drag, putting Pleakley in drag in the live action as well.
But Pleakley is non-binary?
I guess so. Yeah, they never really clarified.
What did the director say?
Well, this is.
Okay,
she has a lot of looks.
Ooh.
But this is one of them.
That. She looks too sexy. She has little crop top on.
And then this is her in a bob and a sun hat.
Oh, she changes.
She changes, yeah.
Hiding.
Different disguises.
I
depending.
see.
She has a black bob here in this scene.
Would people know if I cosplayed that? I feel they're not going to know.
No, they would.
I think only you. I've never heard of this character.
No, and then Jumba has the Hawaiian shirts. It's very Moses.
Oh my God! Look at you. Look what you're supposed to be cosplaying. That's you, Moses.
Come on, it's cute.
That's crazy.
Here's the whole family: Lilo, Stitch, Elvis, Pleakley, Jumba.
Oh, they're all together. Let me see.
Yeah. Come on, it's cute.
Okay, maybe. We'll take it into consideration.
But the director tweeted a mock-up of live action Pleakley in drag. And was well, I tried. Or I think posted on an Instagram story.
Was it cute? Was it AI? What was it?
I think it was just a mock-up of what it would look like.
So they are not in the next Stitch movie.
So the director's kind of insinuating, no one knows for sure, but it is kind of hinted at that Pleakley will not be in drag, in the movie, in the live action. But the director is saying, hey, at least I tried.
And everyone's gonna be mad.
Yeah, because that is such an iconic part of Lilo and Stitch.
I guess I just don't remember. I really don't. It was a long time ago that I saw it, so I don't really remember. I need to rewatch it.
Or, you know, maybe there will be a nod to it. Like, how can you not at least have Pleakley in a wig at one moment? I don't know.
And this is the main character in the movie.
Yeah, or not main, but like supporting. So this was the mock-up. Oh, Jimmy inserted it in. But so he posted it saying, I tried.
Okay, it looks pretty good.
It does. I hope they put her in a wig at some point.
Yeah.
Like, why not throw a wig on her?
So are they not going to have like little agents or what?
They are, but they also, in the live action adaptation, they have like a human disguise too. Let me see who's playing them. I know it's like kind of big names.
Really? In the Lilo and Stitch one?
Yeah, because so in the cartoon they're just aliens the whole time, and then they put on like like human disguises, and no one like notices that they're aliens, even though Pleakley has one eye. Yeah, so Zach Galifianakis is Jumba, who's that big guy, the one that Moses should be. And who's Pleakley? Let me see.
Oh, so there is actors playing them.
Yeah, so there's like actors playing the human disguises of them. Oh, and Billy Magnuson is Pleakley.
Who's Billy Magnuson?
He has been in a few things. He's been in Into the Woods, maybe you know.
Who was he in Into the Woods?
He was Rapunzel's prince.
Oh, Rapunzel's prince. Okay, there was two. Okay, he's good looking. He's cute.
Yeah, so
no drag for him though. That's annoying.
I know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, there is a little nod to drag Pleakley. I would hope. Because it looks like they're kind of keeping it pretty close to the original, to the cartoon.
Excited.
So you kind of have to have like a little Easter egg.
Is that your next movie you're seeing, or is there another one before that?
I still have to see Sinners. I've been slacking on my AMC A list.
Which one's that one?
Sinners is the one with Ryan Coogler directing, Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld. It's like the vampire movie. I still have to see Sinners, and then Lilo and Stitch, because that's soon, a couple weeks, like 2 weeks.
I know. Everything's happening so fast. The weeks fly by.
How do we miss Met Gala? I feel like that should have been one of our top things we discussed, but
yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm always
there.
I should have been there. No, actually, I didn't care about Met Gala at all. I was like, whatever. And then when we got into it at the end of last Hot Topics, because it just started happening, I was kind of like, wait, this is actually a really cool theme. And I did like the outfits. Let's get into it. So yeah, Oscar wasn't here on Monday because he was covering Met Gala. And I just did the Greek the night before. So I was like 1 a.m. And then we had to start early. And I was like, okay, so it ended up not working out. But we're here now and we can discuss it. How was covering it? Were you excited? Were you riveted?
No.
No?
I'm trying to think.
I know you love it. You brought it up. I thought you loved it.
Well, we're covering it. Like, I think if I was just like a scroller of the content, I would enjoy it more. But the making of the content, it's a lot. Because
what did you make? What were your TikToks?
Nothing good, I fear. Trying to think of how to navigate.
You sound like me.
There's a lot of technical difficulties with like our camera and stuff. So it was hard to like get our stuff. And there's just so many people. It's like never ending, the amount of people, and like they start at the hotel and then they get to the car. It's just like a lot, kind of like on.
You're covering it from the minute you see a glimpse of them coming out of the hotel.
Yeah, all the way to the carpet.
Who was in the box?
The box was DOECHI, who we love, and that was a big controversy.
Well, I didn't know that was her because I saw her like yelling at the people, but I didn't know. So she yelled at them and then they put her in a box?
Yeah, so it all kind of started when she got out of the elevator at the hotel, I believe the Carlisle Hotel. And the Carlisle Hotel, there's two main hotels that the celebrities stay at before or get ready at before the Met Gala. It's the Mark Hotel and the Carlisle Hotel. So like all the press is waiting outside. There's press in the lobby, kind of like everywhere. So she got out of an elevator with her whole team, and there was paparazzi waiting outside. And I guess she really wanted the outfit to be a surprise, so she like kind of panicked. And then she's like, no. And then everyone rushed to cover her. They got like a what was it, like hospital screens to make a box. It looks like hospital
almost. Screens, which I'm like, where did they find that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was fast.
It was nuts. And then people were really upset at her because she was seen like yelling at her team and her assistants, like, more umbrellas, don't let them see. Like, she was really going in on them.
I kind of get it though. I feel like I'd be stressed too. Like, it's like your wedding day or something and you're just like, don't let them see. Kim did that and no one cared. Did you remember in that limo? She's like, or was it Miley? Someone was like in a car and they're gonna see, and then she was so pissed. She's like, they're seeing, they ruined it. It's ruined. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think everyone was like, why was she going that crazy for her out? Like, in the outfit was just shorts, but it is her first Met Gala. Listen, I'm full transparency. I am biased because I love DOECHI. But I have been the person who gets like yelled at. Like you're just you're doing your best. It's like so overstimulating. It's just like a fashion show basically, but people are acting like it's the most high stakes thing in the world. And
Was she cursing?
Yeah, she was. She was like yelling. She was cursing.
I feel like if you don't curse, it's okay because it's like a high stress and like you put like this is your moment to shine. So
Yeah.
I feel like I am unbiased because I'm not like a stan, but I was like, I get it. I've been like that for sure. I'd be like, oh, it's like ruined or whatever because it's like you put so much in.
Yeah.
But the swearing,
And it's high. If you're an outsider, it feels very unserious because it's just closed. But when you're inside of it, it does feel like the biggest day in the world, you know?
Oh, for sure.
And it feels very high stakes. It's like months that go into planning the outfits. Like it is a lot of work. So I feel for Doechii. I think too, people have to remember like one like bad stressful moment where she lost her cool versus like pattern of behavior. It's not like she has a reputation for being mean and yelling at people. She's actually has a reputation for like when she gets like swarmed in crowds and stuff. I think Paris Fashion Week, like the fans were like mobbing her and she was like, everyone relax. Like she was talking them down. She was very sweet. So I feel like that speaks more into her character versus one, you know, bad moment.
Yeah, I didn't really see the whole like, yelling, so I didn't know. But I know people were like upset. I couldn't even see her. I was like, where is she at in there?
I know. I didn't know who was behind the box at first. I just saw the box. And all of a sudden I saw like different angles. It's almost like the Chappell Roan award show incident. You see the different angles.
You need the multiple angles.
Yeah.
This one
made it worse.
this one feels planned. This one feels like, you know, an attempt for a viral moment.
I don't think they planned her to yell at everyone.
That box appearing from nowhere.
I do think the box
All
was
the
planned.
umbrellas.
Really?
I don't think the yelling was planned though, because she did look bad.
I guess, if the box was planned, she'd be like, where's that freaking box? Get that over here. We had it planned. Yeah.
Because I think Cardi B last year also had like a big like box situation. And remember there was another thing where people just saw this big like cover, like this big box moving. And it was like, who's behind that box? So it was kind of similar for this. But I think Cardi's was like, she had a big train or something, so it was bigger. And then for Doechii, it was like, well, it's just shorts, blah, blah, blah. But I get it. It feels very personal. It feels very high stakes.
Who was her designer?
Louis Vuitton.
Oh, it's like Louis Vuitton. I didn't know. I didn't know they designed for the Met.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I love Doechii.
Yeah, it's like on theme.
Yeah, and I didn't think it was like the gaggiest outfit of the night.
No.
But
What was the gaggiest for you?
My favorite was Teyana Taylor. She was one of the hosts for the Vogue live stream.
She looked good.
Yeah, she had a custom outfit by Ruth E. Carter, who's like just a legendary fashion costume designer.
Oh, for what? I don't know any of these people. I need
believe,
to like know.
Yeah, so she she's an Academy Award winner, and she did Black Panther, Malcolm X, Do the Right Thing, and Selma were some of the films that she did. Yeah. And I specifically remember like Black Panther. I think that's where she won the Oscar for, but like all the outfits because they're like royalty in the movie.
Yeah.
So it's all just like very big and elaborate and obviously inspired by like Black culture.
Yeah.
So that movie was everything. But yeah, so I love Teyana Taylor. I also loved, I feel like you're not going to know her, but Laura Harrier. She was the one, she had like, she's so cute. The only reference I have of her is the first Spider-Man Homecoming with Tom Holland and Zendaya. She was Tom Holland's love interest in the first one.
So Zendaya wasn't?
No, she didn't become it until kind of the second one, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She had like she was the one that had like the white, it was all white, flowy sleeves, like tailored corset, and then the pants, the trousers were like white and flowy.
Yeah, that one was pretty.
I loved her too. I loved Joey King. I really loved Joey King.
I didn't see her either. Oh my God, I didn't see any of these.
She had like a green like tuxedo, but it had like this embellishments, almost look like pocket watches almost, which is like very on theme with like dandyism. And I also loved that Nicki Minaj. She was styled by La Roche, and she looked really good.
Oh, I thought La Roche like didn't do anyone but Zendaya. I thought that was like his
This year he did. I know, because he was retired, and then he said, I'm only going to do Zendaya, but he still styles some other.
Did he do Zendaya this year?
Yes, he did do Zendaya this year. And then there was an incident where Zendaya and Anna Sawai, who is this Emmy winner, she was in this Hulu series called Shogun.
I had to look it up after you told me about this. I was like, oh my gosh.
They both wore really tailored white suits, and then they had a similar big hat. And there was a moment someone was interviewing Law Roach, and Law saw Anna Sawai.
Oh no, was he like panicked?
No, he was like cool about it.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he was pretty cool about it, but he kind of laughed.
I feel like someone gets fired over those things.
He said, this is why we came early. So he was really cool about it.
Oh my God. That'd be awful to like, match someone at the Met Gala.
Luckily, I feel like Zendaya is so legendary. Like, Law is so legendary.
Of
so,
course.
no.
But then I feel bad for
That's
Anna.
true, poor Anna
because it's
Sawai.
like, oh, you're stealing Zendaya's look.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't see anyone being mean to her about it, at
Okay,
least.
that's good.
Yeah, I think everyone was like kind of just laughing at it. And they both look good.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They still served, but it was awkward because I think there's like a rumor that like Anna Wintour approves all the outfits too. So people were saying Anna Wintour set them up. Yeah. But Anna Wintour has debunked that she approves every Met Gala look.
Was she there? I never see her looks.
She's one of the first ones to show up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like usually the co-chairs and hosts show up first. And then like Coleman Domingo was really early. And then Anna Wintour is like one of the first ones to show up. And she just shows up. I don't know if she's ever really sticking to the theme or
That's
anything.
That's what I'm saying. I never see like her stand out. I love Rihanna.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love her.
Of course. You and Rihanna.
Pregnant at the same time every year.
Third
It's
baby.
crazy. I know we should have play dates with them
You
because
should.
all our babies are the exact same age. So
And I wonder, she hasn't said the gender, but she has 2 boys, and people are already speculating like it's looking like a boy again, just from how she carries. So
that's so funny because with us, everyone's like, it's a boy, and I'm like, they're just saying that because like the odds, like we've had girls who they're like thinking it's a boy, so I thought people would be like, oh, it's a girl because she's already had 2 boys, but they think it's a boy.
people think it's a boy just from, I guess, how she's carrying, but
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
I feel like I'm carrying the exact same, and I'm like, I don't know. People always say that too. They're like, oh, it's different, but to me, it's like always.
I know,
I'm always
I feel like
high.
people kind of just make things up, but yeah.
For real, I was like, oh, you're craving sweets, it's a boy. Oh, you have acne, it's a girl. Like they just like make up weird.
Yeah.
But, 3 boys would be wild. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she seems like the best mom though. A$AP Rocky seems like just so in love with her. I think he got asked a question on the red carpet, like, "What is it about Black women that you love?" And he's like, "What I love about my Black woman," which was very sweet.
I love that. Yeah, not just a generic question when you're married. That's crazy.
And he talked about how now Rihanna's stealing all his clothes now that she's pregnant again. So
I love that. I wish I could
so
do that
cute.
with Moses. I would stretch them out. I had this conversation the other day. He has the comfiest like Aloha only shirt. But it's like, if I wore it, I would like literally stretch it out, and it fits him so like loose and big. But I know if I wore it, it would be awful. One day I'll be able to wear your clothes again. But I love that she announced the pregnancy at the Met Gala. I thought she was so great. I love Chapel because it's pink, so I was trying to think like, what would I recreate? It's probably Chapel.
True.
She was like keying on the red carpet too with the reporters. I know we had talked about like they don't always acknowledge like reporters, and it can be like stressful because they're like fighting for a spot. But she was kind of like having a good time with them. She was like pointing at them and smiling.
Love.
It was cute. Walton Goggins was being great with the reporters.
Yes.
Oh, you had it ready.
Oh
Yeah, because I was going to.
I love, that's my newest obsession, as is everybody's. But
I can recreate that for you.
I do love that outfit actually. I didn't see. I hadn't.
It's behind the
under his-
paper if you want to see.
did you see? Did you see?
Oh,
this
he
on
wasn't
that
here.
episode?
Oh, I sure did. Yeah.
I love it. This should be framed here. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm loving it. Yes, that's my favorite. It's my birthday present right there.
As close as we may get to it.
Yes, yes. But he looked good. He looked good. Did he go by himself on the red carpet? I'm putting it here.
I saw him by himself, but I don't know.
Because Amy Lou and Patrick Schwarzenegger walked the red carpet together. The Saxon and what's her name from My Lotus? What's her name? Character Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah, they walked it together. She commented on Walton Goggins. He was. Were you here? No, we didn't discuss it when you were here. When he shut down the reporter and was like, "We're not talking about that." So I was like, "Damn, something must have happened." But she's like, "Oh, it was lovely working with him. She was not as avoidant."
Yeah, and after the Met Gala, they followed each other on Instagram. Finally, that was the big update. Yeah. So,
wow, so they rekindled, reconciled.
I guess, yeah, it's so interesting. I don't know if we'll ever know. I guess, but it is so fascinating. Like, I love that they waited weeks after everything broke to follow each other
back.
Yeah.
Well, I think something must happen because that one interview with like the British newspaper, wherever it was, like he was kind of like, I don't want to talk about this. Why would you not want to talk about it? Just be like, we're great, we're good, everything's fine.
Yeah, I see both sides too, because with the journalist, it was like a British outlet. It was a magazine that was doing the interview, and it was print. And usually like print interviews, you have like more time with them, like you spend like longer during the day with them than like a broadcast or like on camera piece. But yeah, the reporter brought up Amy Lou Wood twice. The first time he kind of Walton kind of just tried to pivot about it, and then the second time he was like, "Come on!" And then the publicist shut it down and was like, "We're done here."
Yeah, that's so crazy. That's like I don't know, something weird happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's odd. Like you would think you would have like a PR answer plan because like obviously that is the hot topic, you know. Or two, when you book the interview, usually the publicist is like, no questions about this.
That part, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm confused on how that even became a thing that they had to shut down in mid-interview. But
well, he seems to be doing most random interviews, so
yeah,
I think
true.
like, which gives me hope that he'll come on the podcast. I did DM him after Moses said he would do the actual photo shoot if he got on the podcast, so I did DM him, but he has to accept it, I think so.
Oh, one of those, yeah.
We've been communicating via comments.
Just comment and be like, check your DMs.
That's so cringy. People see it like, oh, like, okay.
Might as well. I mean,
have you done that? Have you commented that before?
Check your DMs?
Yeah.
No, but I just be DMing. Although you never know. Manuel from KATY randomly I usually just reply to her stories because I love, and she randomly will see them and reply. So she kind of gives me hope. So
it is fun. I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, I mean, literally started social media because of like MySpace and like getting replies from celebrities. I remember I'd get like Alice Cooper, Eli Roth, like all this back in like 2006. Those were like the ones. But it is kind of exciting. Like even to get comments, I'm like, like I always like text the group chat, like they commented back. Like it is cool. I haven't been excited about that because like also no one ever replies to me. I comment on Justin Bieber. I comment on everything, and I never get replies. But I got one from him. And he's on SNL this week. So how are you going to do the Met Gala and SNL? Like, that's crazy because they have Monday, like, they usually do like a table.
Oh, yeah,
like,
true.
Yeah.
They're going to have to be very, I'm sure, like, right after Met Gala, they must already be working. Yeah, because also a lot of SNL cast members were there, I think.
They were?
Yeah, like Ego. Yeah, she walked the carpet. She was at the Met Gala.
I didn't see, because I didn't see my
She was
Bowen.
one of the first ones, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
She might have been on because she was on like the Vogue like list. I think she might have been part of like one of the co-chairs or something too.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like Io Edebiri, and I think it was Ego too.
Oh, I love her. We were in a scene together as well. She was in my sketch.
Oh yeah.
We performed together. Me and Katy Perry both got AI'd on the red carpet.
Yeah,
we both
I think
had
wasn't yours
Photoshop?
Yeah.
I loved it. Was it Trish Gray that did it? Was that?
I think
that's
so.
where I saw it.
That's
It got
where
a
I
lot
saw
of
it.
views.
Yeah.
I got a lot of views. I was like, wow, it looks so real.
It looked real, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. That's not what I would have worn. I wish he would have done my Smooth Criminal. Me and Corey King both doing our Michael Jackson cosplays. That's the first thing I thought of. I realized as I was going through my photos, because we talked about this like last episode, so I'll like breathe through it. But when I was going through my old photos with Michael Philpott, my designer of like 10 years, I was thinking like, God, we did a lot of menswear. I always did a lot of men's outfits. Like we did the pinstripe pants, the chains, like the Michael Jackson, the Beetlejuice suits. Like he really excels in suits. And I was like, really should have been there. I would have gone with him. That would have been a good one. Because we have been doing men's suits forever. And I feel like that would have been a good one. He worked on a Spider-Man movie too, Michael Philpott. But they did Photoshop me in the Greek outfit. And who was it? One of the queens yesterday was like, I literally thought it was real. They're like, I thought you went like from the Greek to the Met back here today. I was like, that's crazy. It wasn't that good of a Photoshop. I don't know who did it, but it wasn't like that believable. Katy Perry's was. I thought she was really there.
Honestly, the Katy Perry, she did it last year too, or someone made it for her last year too, and it looked realistic. This one looked even more like for real. It took me a second to be like, wait, is that or is that not real?
It looks so real.
Crazy. I like the outfit too. I'm so confused. Like, where did the outfit come from?
That's what I wondered. Like, that's what I thought. Is it AI? Like, someone created the outfit for her?
Is the outfit like a design that was seen somewhere and someone just like combined it? I don't know. I don't know the lore behind this AI image.
And what was her? Katy responded. She just said like
she posted the photo to her Instagram. It was like, I couldn't be at the Met this year. Sorry if you fell for this. And then she promoted the Lifetimes tour. Love.
I love that. Oh my God. Classic. We had the Katy Cat Joella there. She was standing next to me and she's like, we were playing my song. She goes, this is actually a really good song. I'm like, well, I think you also liked Women's World by Katy Perry. So I don't know if I'm taking that to the belt thing. But she's a Katy Cat through and through. I don't know why she didn't open for Katy Perry. Like,
I know.
That should have been. I mean, we love Rebecca Black. Can't wait to see her. But Joella
maybe the LA date, Joella will be at the Lifetime store. I would think on stage, but
she was giving. Her performance was giving. It was so good, and her body was looking so good too.
Yeah, she looks great.
All the queens are so tiny in person. I'm like, did everyone take Ozempic? How's everyone so
tiny
skinny?
and tall?
Yes, that's what. Yes, very
Yes.
much. Just like model-esque, wearing like the hugest heels, like 8-inch heels. I'm like me and my kitten heels over there, but.
I look like a child next to, like a literal toddler next to
Do you have
them.
the pictures? Because we should also do one. I took one of you, Moses, and Jimmy, and you did look weirdly small. Like you're not that
Yes.
small. I mean, you are, but like not that small. Like you're not
it was
5'2".
really crazy.
We all had the
wore
same glasses.
No, you are. But it's very weird. Yes, but you have lost a lot of weight too. You are very.
I don't know.
Teeny tiny.
I think they're proportionately. I just look like almost. I felt like a miniature almost. It was so
that's
weird.
So funny. You were just living your life.
It was crazy. It didn't. And watching the Met Gala too, I don't know why, but I kept thinking about what would I wear if I was at the Met Gala, and I really don't know. I think I would have to consult a drag queen, honestly, because I feel, and it's weird that they don't have more like drag artists at the Met Gala because I feel like they would slay.
Oh my god, their looks would.
I think Aquaria went one year. She won season 10. I know Violet Chachki went one year, the camp year. That was 2019. But they haven't had a ton of drag artists.
Yeah, and there's so many like fashion ones too. I think like Sasha Colby would like.
Yeah,
nail
Sasha
it.
Colby.
Yeah.
Nymphia Wind would be really great.
Plastique.
Oh my god, Plastique.
Would nail it like 1,000%. Yeah.
But I would have to consult one of them because
For sure.
I don't know how. I feel like if I went, it would be one of those ones where it's like it becomes a meme by how bad it is, and I would be like, I would have to play it off like it was intentionally like I meant to be like this.
You think you'd have a bad look? I don't think so. I think you would slay.
I don't know. I don't know anything about fashion, and I would just trust whoever like says something to me, and then I feel like I'd be set up.
Who would be your designer?
H&M. I don't know. ASOS.
Fashion Nova.
Yeah. They have to buy a table.
Did Paul Teswell do anybody? He does the costumes for Wicked and Death Becomes Her the musical.
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
All his outfits.
But yeah, like, and people were saying this year didn't have like a lot of influencers.
Was there any besides Emma?
Besides Emma, no. Like last year, TikTok bought a table. So like Wisdom K, he was like one of the biggest like fashion TikTokers. He has like 16 million followers. But he went last year and everyone loved his outfit. He was like one of the best dressed. But and people kind of thought he would go again this year because the theme is also like, you know, it's black, it's tailored outfits, it's dandyism, and that's like what Wisdom K does on TikTok. Like that's his vibe already.
Oh, yeah, they didn't invite him back.
No,
that's so weird.
But TikTok didn't have a table this year.
But they could have invited him, like especially
Someone,
that's like what he's
like
known
Vogue.
for.
Yeah, I feel like Vogue should have had him because he is so good. And I don't think they had like a male correspondent too. And I feel like if it is for Black men fashion, why not?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
like, it was what ASAP Rocky was one of the chairs.
Yeah. But the correspondents were like Teyana Taylor, who was great, obviously, and like Emma Chamberlain. I think Lala Anthony too. But like, why not a man? Put in,
especially because this was like their 1 year to shine.
It was menswear. Yeah.
Everyone did do pretty good with the theme. I do love a menswear. I do love that. Mm-hmm.
The people who weren't on theme though kind of kill me. Like I love Shakira, but she just like showed up in like a long like pink gown, the fluffy train. I'm like,
she's like, I'm just coming.
Yeah,
as
I'm
is.
here. Yeah.
No, I know when people are off, it's not giving it.
Yeah, poor Maya Hawke. She also showed up in like a pink dress with like a long like cape or something.
Just couldn't be more opposite of the theme, the vibes.
It's her. I don't know. My conspiracy theory is someone tells Maya Hawke every year the theme is camp because every year she shows up. Every year that she showed up, it's always like, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense, but she's so, like, she walks very confidently as if she thinks she's on theme.
That's what I love, though. I love the confidence. Because she does show up like she is eating, and I think that's what you need to do, for sure.
And
like,
meanwhile,
here I am.
it's getting tweeted like, this is the worst look ever, chop, and she's like, the photo, it's like her on the steps, blowing her cape in the wind. She's so confident. She's like 10 cents across the board, and everyone's like eating her up. I'm like, okay.
That would be me, for sure. And us, you said the same thing. You'd
it
probably
would 100%
be on best,
be me.
worst dressed. Yeah.
And then Hailey Bieber, I guess she was on theme, but I'm scared she's gonna put me in her Instagram story. But I didn't love the outfit.
Why is she like retweeting people who like said something bad about it?
I'm just. You never know what's gonna get Hailey Bieber riled up these days. And I do like her. I like her personal style. Like I like her street style. Like it's very like cute,
clean girl, trendy.
Yeah, but she just showed up in like a blazer.
Well, she's like, it's menswear. I'm putting a blazer.
She did have a martini, which I thought was fierce, but
is that a men's drink?
My guess, I don't know, kind of suit martini.
I would have gotten like no one did big shoulder pads. I would have done like big shoulder pads.
I know. I think some people like Doja Cat kind of did, but I would do even bigger. I think.
Yeah, like huge, so your head looks tiny. And small.
Almost like Beetlejuice. what's his name? That guy with the small head in the suit.
Oh, like from the Howard Stern show or like Beetlejuice?
The movie.
Oh, the little shrunken head?
Yeah. Oh. Like proportion-wise.
That's how you would dress?
Yeah. Like it would be so big and then I would just look so tiny in it.
That's so true. I would do that too.
Yeah, like tiny little
Anything
head.
to make
big.
us look tiny.
Yeah.
Janelle Monáe had a good one.
I love Janelle Monáe.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Oh, I love that one. I didn't see that one. Oh, I love a reveal. Oh, I do love a reveal.
Yeah.
Whoever had a football helmet, someone had a football helmet and did a reveal.
Damson Idris, he was a race car driver. It was very drag race coded because it was like he came in like the racing outfit and then it did like the tearaway to the tux and he had the bedazzled race car helmet.
It's giving Lexi Love at the finale doing 4 reveals.
You're so right. It is. It's giving like drag race.
Lexi Love should have been there.
Oh, Lexi Love would have ate.
Her reveals would have been insane. She
so
did 4 when she got eliminated. I was like, could you imagine if she could do it at the Met Gala?
I know. So true.
She would have eaten. I love Lorde. I love her. Did you see what she said to Emma Chamberlain? She said that she feels like both a man and a woman.
Yes.
Period. That's what I've been always saying for so long.
That's like this era for Lorde is like non-binary teas, which love.
She came out as it, or she's
hinting at it. I think she's going on this gender journey. She has, as of right now, her pronouns are still she, her. Obviously, yeah. But yeah, even her personal style, like when she's done events and stuff, it's been very androgynous. And yeah, she told Emma Chamberlain she was kind of wanting to embrace both sides. So
I love that so much. I love that.
It is very you. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, because I think for a while, I don't know much about her. I'm not like a stan, but I know for a while she's always kind of had, she's had songs that kind of like talk about gender identity and kind of like confusion or just not knowing or feeling both. And I always say that. That's why I love, like I am in my drag era right now because I'm kind of like new to the world, but that's why I love talking with like the drag queens and stuff like that because it's like, I didn't know about it before, but I feel like my whole life I've been doing drag. I'm like, wait, I feel like that's what I'm doing because it's like more performance when I get like dressed up in like my Trish mode. It's like very draggy because that's like not how I am. If you see me, trust me, if you see me anywhere else, the airport, at home, I'm never looking like that. But it's like a character almost. It's like a performance.
I think you always just thought it was glam, but really it was drag. Like because you'd always referred to it, oh, I'm just getting glam, but it basically is drag.
Because everyone's like when Trisha's in makeup, gets her hair and makeup, she's like a different person. I'm like, yeah, because I'm performing, you know. And I didn't realize that's what it was, and that's where I belong. So I'm in the Pink Pony Club.
You should keep on dancing.
That really is my song at this point. Pink Pony Club every time. I love it.
And then the big controversy too was Lisa from BLACKPINK at the Met Gala got under fire because people thought she had Rosa Parks on her. Let me address the first part first. Okay. So yeah, it was different faces, different. Black people's faces were in the lace, and the one that looked like Rosa Parks was like right next to her coochie, and then it was repeated again like on her butt. So people were like, "Oh, it's disrespectful to have like a civil rights activist placed there," and people thought it was just underwear, but it was actually like a bodysuit, and the whole lace pattern was just different faces. And Pharrell was one of the male designer for Louis Vuitton, and then he worked with an artist, Henry Taylor, to do like these different like portraits. And Louis Vuitton released a statement that it was just like the pattern on the lace was just different people in that the artist likes or like has a personal connection with. Okay. So they didn't say it wasn't Rosa Parks, but they didn't say it was. So.
Wow, so interesting. And then people were just mad about the placement, or just that she was on underwear?
I think that the main consensus was it was like, oh, that's not like, why would you have a civil rights activist on like your underwear? Because it did look like it, I guess. Like obviously she had at least had a blazer over it, so you couldn't see like the bodysuit at first. But yeah, it was the pattern was kind of everywhere. It was on her arms and everything too.
It's like a tricky theme because it's like, I get it. Like if it's Pharrell and he like, you know, is paying homage to Rosa Parks, like icon, you know, he's like thinking how to make it fashion. But yeah, then it's like the line of like what's respectful and what's fashion. And Ariana Grande skipped it.
Yeah, no Ariana. I really thought she was going to go because I saw Cynthia was going to be there. The photographer that Ariana usually works with was also like in New York. So people were like, oh, she's going to be back.
So where was she?
Good question.
Like I guess there was like a Disney family trip for all the Grandes. She wasn't on that. and
where was she?
yeah, and then her publicist or something had said that she was booked every single day in 2025. So everyone's like, what is she working on?
That is interesting.
Nothing Wicked related, because if like Cynthia's there, she's obviously not doing anything with that. New music. Did you see? Was it Penn Badgley said he asked her to be on Pod Crush like a couple years ago, and she said no to him. And then like a couple of years later, she asked him to be in the music video, and he said yes. And then because he wrote to her and he said like something, I don't know what, one of the songs they say.
Shut Up. I remember I saw that. He loved the song Shut Up.
Yeah, like that's how he like was the end to try to get her on the podcast, and then she had said no, but then she came around, asked him to be in the music video. He said yes, and then she finally came on the podcast. I wonder if that was like a exchange. She's like, yeah, I'll be in your music video, but you have to come on my podcast.
Like a little collaboration.
Well, she said no originally, like years prior.
But then it's like, oh, well, damn, if you're going to be in my music video, a little content swap. You know what I mean? Like
That's
a little,
what I wonder. Do you think that's how it is?
I don't know. It kind of gives me that vibe. It's like, how can you say no to his podcast, but then book him for a music video?
Katy Perry has not seen my messages. I reached out to her people that were on my podcast, and not only did she want to call her daddy, but then she goes on Jake Shane's. I was like, girl, I took my neck out. I was in that video too.
You were in the trenches.
I was in the trenches. I was also getting hated for whatever she was. And now even on my podcast, me and Joella really just getting snubbed by Katy Perry.
God, that is so funny.
I know. I really thought it was going to happen.
I know. I remember you telling me.
Yeah.
When you were texting me when you were there, you're like, yeah, and she's totally going to come on my podcast. She's like, she can't wait to make it happen.
People, yes, I really was. And then I just got ghosted.
The story of our lives, truly, at this point.
That's why I guess I'm just like, well, it's kind of laughable at this point.
I know. You will. You let us know. You know.
Maybe Megan will kick off our streak of having celebrities come on.
We just need one diva to open the floodgates.
We need to go viral. Yes. Okay.
Maybe it'll be Megan. Hopefully she doesn't ghost us. Because damn.
That'd be crazy. But you never know. I know. I need to stop talking about it because honestly, like, if it doesn't happen, it's like, where did that Megan interview? I'm like, I don't know, actually. And people online are hyping it up, like the Trish Craves of it all. And I was like, they're hyping it up. I'm like, damn, it needs to.
That's really what always happens. Every time it gets hyped up.
I know.
So damn, here's hoping Megan comes through.
Well, June will have some guests back because when I give birth in July, I'm going to have a few guest episodes. So
yeah,
we're really bringing the list together of who's potential guests. So they'll be back soon. I don't know when, but it will be happening.
It's coming up, though.
It's coming. July is coming up. Your birthday. You going away for your birthday? Oh, no, you go in September.
Yeah.
You go somewhere in May for your anniversary?
We did last year. We went whale watching in Monterey. But I don't know what we'll do this year. I honestly... And it's coming up... June is technically is our anniversary, so I guess I still have a little bit of time. But yeah, damn, that is coming up quick.
So fast, yeah.
Damn.
Everything. I know. I can't believe it's like May 8th already. It's like insane. It's like this just goes so fast.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you and Patrick Schwarzenegger could be friends because Patrick Schwarzenegger has been going viral again because he is campaigning hard to be the new American Psycho.
Oh, did he start it or did fans start it?
He has been tweeting about it.
I love it.
Yeah.
He does look like him.
He does, but Austin Butler pretty much has been cast.
Like actually?
Yeah, that was the last update I saw. I don't know if the contract is signed, but it sounded like he was close to finalizing the deal to be in the new American Psycho from Luca Guadagnino.
Who's Luca Guadagnino?
He's a really famous director. He's worked with like Timothée Chalamet a lot. Yeah, he did Challengers.
Love.
Yeah, he did Call Me By Your Name, favorite. Challengers, Queer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wonder if American Psycho is going to be like queer. It's got a little queer.
Yeah, because Luca is queer and he usually has that element in his films. So maybe there will be a gay element to the movie.
I might be like way off, but I feel like the original one did have a little gay element to it. I think it was like had a little homophobia because like the 90s, but I thought there was like a little gay element because like Jared Leto and Christian Bale, I thought they had a little bit of like a gay situation. What is it called? Like when they're, I don't know, like a little romantic connection. Yeah, something like that, but a little more because they were like in
homoerotic.
Yeah, a little bit. Because I think he ends up like killing him, but I think he was like in love with him, and I think that's why he ended up killing him because he thought it was like gay or something like that. I think that's what it was. I don't know. I could be wrong. I
saw American Psycho once in a class in college. I forget what class. I don't even think it was a film class, to be honest. But other than that, I just know he was Christian Bale in his underwear. I see that a lot, obviously.
Oh,
but that's
really?
about it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
But yeah, Patrick Schwarzenegger. He kills me. He quote tweeted film updates back in November. Film updates tweeted Austin Butler will star in Luca Guadagnino's American Psycho, and Patrick Schwarzenegger quote tweeted it and said, "I love Austin Butler, but he's already a star. I feel like Luca movies are perfect gateway for a new-ish actor to have a breakout performance."
Love that. Period.
It is so Trishian.
Oh, for sure.
It is so Trisha.
I think that too. There needs to be. I mean, he's kind of a star now, though. He kind of like been like he's already kind of a star, right? Like he's from White Lotus, that already kind of made him popular. So now we have to get another unknown, but he would be really good. How old is Patrick Schwarzenegger?
Let me see.
Is he young? He's young.
He's pretty young, I think.
Like in his 20s.
31. I thought he was a lot younger.
Yeah, I thought he was younger too. Okay, well, look, I do think he is like a newer It Boy than Austin Butler. So I do think Austin Butler should be out and Patrick Schwarzenegger should be in. He's a pretty good actor, and he fits that role.
And he also replied to like a fan tweet like he should be an American Psycho, and he said like I would love for it to happen. And then people found another tweet about him coming for Austin Butler when it was rumored that Austin Butler was going to be in like a Pirates of the Caribbean reboot. And also potentially like a Hercules live action. He quote tweeted and said, "Come on, man, share a little bit." So he really wants those Austin Butler.
Me with Pedro Pascal, like just really calm down over there, give some people a chance.
Because you and Pedro Pascal are in the same fighting for the same roles.
Yes, exactly. I just think we see the same people over and over. I think he's right. I mean, I guess they do probably compete for the same roles. Huh?
Honestly, they probably are a similar. Niche, right? Like,
but Austin Butler got so famous from like Elvis and Dune, and I guess Patrick Schwarzenegger, he needs a role like that. Like White Lotus, he was great, but he does need a breakout role for sure. Yeah,
I feel like he got a lot of praise for, and like broke through the nepo baby stigma with White Lotus,
especially because like his character arc, it kind of made people see look at him. I guess he's that character. Yeah, like, look at that growth. Yeah. And it's like, okay, well, he was just playing a character.
I feel like he probably would do really well in American Psycho.
No. Okay, so is Austin out then? What do we do? How do we campaign for this? Do we start a petition? Change.org? What do we do? I would love to see him.
Maybe just retweet Patrick Schwarzenegger. Like,
okay, maybe I'll tweet him. If he's tweeting people back, I'll just click the whole White Lotus.
He really is just tweeting random things, so I feel like he probably would see
Tell
your
him
tweets.
to come here and make his case.
Yes.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, that would be amazing. They could actually both be in it because, like I said, Jared Leto and Christian Bale both starred in American Psycho.
But I feel like Patrick Schwarzenegger wants the lead role. I don't think he wants the.
He'd be happy.
I feel like, especially he's really wanting Austin's roles. So
damn. Okay. I support him. Let's get Austin Butler out. He's doing enough, I'm sure.
And yeah, Austin Butler won't even acknowledge you. I feel like Patrick Schwarzenegger would.
You're right. So
therefore, he has support.
Just kidding. You're right. You know what? Someone I know though told me they're friends. Someone I know relatively close is close friends with Zac Efron, and they said they showed him they sent him my Bet on It video the night of the Greek. They're like, because they came to the show and like, oh my, I didn't know you did that. I sent it to Zac, and they're like really close friends, and they're not like braggy close friends with him. Like, actually didn't know that. They're like, oh yeah, I'm actually really close with Zac, and I sent him the video. And I was like, did he reply? Not yet. I'll let you know. I was like, okay.
No update.
No, there hasn't. Should I follow up?
You should. I'm so curious.
I think he already saw it. I think this is not the first time he's going to see it.
Maybe. Why hasn't he reached out?
To do what? It has to be like
good job on that video. Walton Goggins does. He acknowledges me. Yeah, and Zac Efron is like in that same category. They're like at the same level right now. Walton's very popular.
Yeah.
Zac is always Zac, but
yeah.
I saw. Oh my god, this is like Hot Topics from 2007. But did you ever see a photo shoot they did? It was like Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, and Ashley Tisdale, and they were like doing like a throuple photo shoot at like 18 years old.
Oh no.
They were like all in the car. I don't know where it popped up. It was somewhere, and it was him like looking at Vanessa Hudgens. Like he had his arm around Vanessa Hudgens, and Ashley Tisdale had her arm around her.
I kind of think I know what you're talking about.
For some reason, it popped up on my X today, and people were talking about it. Like,
I do. I feel like it was maybe Teen Vogue or something.
Something like that. And they're like, why were they doing like polyamory vibes at like 18?
No, they always were kind of giving that too because obviously Zac and Vanessa were dating.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just me at the time. Like, I could be projecting. But at the time, I kind of shipped Zac Efron and Ashley Tisdale, too. I think because they played a couple on The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody.
Like for like one episode.
For one episode, they made out. And I was like, oh, they're cute together, I think, in my head.
Yes.
So I think
this
they played
photo
it up.
shoot, there was just some of Ashley and Zach like intensely looking at each other.
Okay, Elle magazine is what it was.
Is this like a news thing that got? Why was it everywhere?
I don't know. I just Googled it. But
you just did, okay?
Yeah.
I just saw it like all over, and I was like, why are people talking about this now? And I was like, this is so weird. What year was it?
I feel like it must have been like 2006, 2008.
Okay. So they were like a little older. They were like 18 to 20, but. It's still weird. Like, why did they position him like that during the High School Musical, like, PR? Because, like, Zach's very petite still. He's, like, very, like, little and stuff. So I'm like, just such a weird photo shoot. And they did individual ones, like Ashley and Zach, and then Vanessa and Zach. But then there were, like, two of them looking at him, and then he's looking at them.
It is odd, but I feel like at the time I would have eaten this up. Especially,
That's what everyone said.
I had a lot of Ashley Tisdale, like, photos on my wall because I loved her.
I love Ashley
And I'm sure I probably have...
Have you interviewed her, seen her, edited TikToks of her?
No, I only met her once at the mall at the food court. I think she was waiting in line at the Tommy's, I want to say. Yeah, the Tommy Burger.
Oh, I thought you meant like Tommy Bahamas.
Oh, no,
I was like, love
Tommy
that story.
Burger. Yeah, the food court. It was fierce. Her mom was there.
And you said hi?
Yeah, someone saw her, like my friend was at the mall, I was like, Ashley Tisdale's here. And I was a stan. Like I was Ashley Tisdale stan. Like she was the wallpaper on my phone. Like it was the knockoff like Nokia chocolate like little slide phone.
Oh, I love that.
And she was a wallpaper on it. Like I was hardcore.
She really was the pop goddess that didn't get enough recognition back in the day.
We don't need to know that he said. She said.
I love that part too. The kiss the girl.
Yes. Even her last Christmas time was iconic.
Oh, and she would perform at the Macy's Day Parade. Like she was kind of an icon.
And she was like the Disney it girl. She was High School Musical. She was like Zack and Cody, Phineas and Ferb. You could not keep that girl down. She was working.
What is she doing now?
Probably just reaping. Oh, actually, Phineas and Ferb is getting a reboot, and I think she's the voice of it. Yeah. But she put in the work.
I'm just hanging out at my house, drinking my coffee bean. Ice blended. Yay!
Yeah.
She really did.
She
carried Disney.
I think she's brunette. I think she just turned 40 because I saw a TikTok
She's a
about
natural brunette.
Really?
Yes.
They just made her blonde. She did kill the blonde, though. I was like, I loved it on her. I thought she looked so good.
Yeah.
All her 2000 outfits on the red carpet.
It was cute because her niece, she posted on her Instagram story, her niece was Sharpay in her high school production of High School Musical.
That's so iconic.
So cute.
Not fair to the other kids, though, because it's like, how are you not going to get it?
Nepotism, I know.
Yeah, it's like, okay, your aunt was Sharpay. She'll probably come to the show. You can wear the original outfits from the show. We have to do our Ryan Sharpay. We never did one. Did we?
Oh my God, you're right. We should.
Have we never done that?
No. Oh, you and Zach sang.
Triggered. Oh my God. That's crazy.
The lost episode.
Was he at Met Gala? I feel like he's been everywhere on the red carpet. The lost episode.
I don't think Zach sang was at the Met Gala. No.
We've had a couple lost episodes. That is wild.
That is so funny.
Hey, Zach sang.
Shout out.
Shout out. The opposite of that. No, I hope he's fine. I hope everyone's fine, honestly.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Mr. Beast, his next video, I thought you would have a iconic take about this. His current video that is in production right now, he is locking a man inside a gym until he loses 100 pounds. Which I
Is that real?
It's in production right now.
How do you know? Did you get a notice?
He gave a behind the scenes look at his current production on this video. To Dexerto. He says this video won't be uploaded until 2026. But yeah, he locked up. And they showed the behind the scenes, like what the production is like right now. And he's locked up in the gym until he loses the 100 pounds.
So why, how do they pick him? How big is he? Why are they doing this? And what does that mean? So like, does he win anything or he just gets to be free?
He can win up to $1 million as a cash prize.
Pounds?
Yeah.
Does he get food?
Yes, he does have access. Can you imagine they starve him in there?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, are
like,
they?
Can he order whatever he wants, or
like,
He has a. It actually sounds. Damn, I'm gonna sound like a little beaster, but he in the gym he has access to a nutritionist, a fully stocked fridge, and a trainer, and every exercise machine that you could possibly need.
It's a challenge. I think anyone could do that if you have a nutritionist and
honestly, yeah.
If I had a chef and they're just cooking me like grilled chicken that I like that tastes yummy,
and you were locked inside a gym and couldn't leave. It's like if you're bored, like I guess I'll go on the elliptical shore.
Yeah, of course, and like. It sounds a little bit like prison, but also sounds like a luxury too. It
kind of sounds like a rehab almost.
Wouldn't you
right.
pay for that? To me, it sounds like money laundering.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. Not money laundering.
Like, how can I get back $1 million back to myself?
Yeah, that is weird. Like, yeah, who's the person? Just one person? Why didn't they do like a Biggest Losers type backwarm style?
He is friends with Jimmy Donaldson in real life. So that's how
That's
he
what
was
I'm saying.
picked.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an air of nepotism to this as
That
well.
does seem
yeah.
odd. It's like, here, I'm going to give you $1 million if you do that. It's giving David Dobrik like humiliation. Be like, lose weight for my video, and I'll give you some money.
Honestly, I would do it if he asked me, because also like
Would
he
you?
got it like as a part of the video every month. He gets a challenge. Like, I guess Jimmy makes him do a different challenge to win cash prizes. So yeah, he can win up to $1 million. Because you can, like, each challenge is around 250,000 if you like succeed at it. He didn't say what the challenges are, so I hope it's nothing like life threatening. But I mean,
Right. That sounds okay. How long is it going to be for? Like,
until he loses 100 pounds, so up to a year.
yeah, I don't know if I could do it. You would do it? I can't do it. I can't like leave my life for a year.
I'm saying people would
think I
pay
would.
for it. Wouldn't
Yeah,
you pay for it? You have state-of-the-art gym, a nutritionist, a standby trainer. Like, people pay a lot of money
you can't
for
have a
that.
social life. You can't see your family.
True,
and
you
everything.
are,
Yeah.
but it's almost like a Big Brother show. Like you are,
But
you
a
know,
year, a couple months.
Big Brother
okay.
is like 5 months. So
I think
yeah.
it's probably, I'm just guessing, it's probably a year or until he gets, like, it could happen sooner.
yeah.
Faster than
Yeah.
a year.
And I feel like if you have access to all that stuff, you probably are losing it faster than a year.
Definitely. Yeah.
100 pounds. Is that safe to do? 100
Probably
pounds?
not, but
Just give him some Ozempic in there.
I know.
That'll
And
do
it's
quick.
like, and you have a med spa in there. Then I'm like, okay.
Oh, is that what he
got it.
said?
No, I wish.
Oh.
A little
So they
raw
just
body
give
in there, and then
injections.
maybe, yeah. Well, I would do that, sure.
Yeah. If I could see my family, then yes, but I don't think I would.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like if you were stuck here, like with your family.
Oh yeah, yeah. If I
and
didn't have
had
to leave
all
my
that
house.
stuff, yeah.
Oh, for sure. That's what I want to do with my gym over there. I'm gonna do that one day.
Yeah. Okay, us copying Mr. Beast. We have to get it out before him. We'll get it out before him too. He'll be so mad.
Oh, I
He'll
could
be
lose
so
100 pounds
mad.
quicker. Easily 3 months. I have a lot to lose, so I'm.
True, and then the baby too.
Yeah.
So they will lose weight after the baby.
I always do that. I always weigh myself like the day before I
You
go
have
in
to.
to give birth, and I'm always like 260. So then if I lose get down to 160, I was like, wow, that was so
See?
fast. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll weigh you before you give birth. And then, then we'll beat Jimmy at this video. He'll be so mad. He'll
Oh
be
my
so
gosh,
upset.
we're on it. Okay.
And it's his fault for leaking his own ideas early to show off. He did an interview, yeah. He was giving behind the scenes look at the compound, I guess. But
Well, he probably has some advertisement. Like, there's something in there that they're advertising. So it's either the gym,
true, yeah.
something in the nutrition, in the food. Somebody's.
Whatever happened to those people in Vegas that get to go to the compound?
Oh, yeah, there hasn't been an update on
No
that.
follow-up?
Huh?
They
Yeah.
probably at that point signed something that,
But do you think they went?
not talk about it anymore. Yeah. Because then,
Why
if
would
not,
no
we
one
would hear
post?
about it.
I feel like he would post about it.
True, because he is kind of that guy to be.
I would. Yeah, like if you had like a scandal and then like you were trying to correct it, wouldn't you want to
Yeah.
make it right?
But it also didn't really get that big, that scandal. Like, no one was really talking about it that much.
It just goes away so quickly too. It's so funny because it was like such a scam and people are just like, okay.
Yeah, it was no TanaCon level. And at
Which
least
is
they got
crazy.
Tana, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, at least TanaCon was
Yeah.
Tana. Like she was there. Mr. Beast had no Mr. Beast. What was it
Yeah.
called? What was it? The event?
I forget. It
Oh.
was
This is like a
the-
beast experience.
Yes, Beast
Oh,
Experience. Mr.
did you
Beast
send me the Oompa Loompa? The new Willy Wonka?
Jimmy
Jimmy
did. Jimmy
sent-
sent us
yeah, I saw
the and there was a new event scam.
Oh, where's that at? Where was that?
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, me too. I actually didn't get to see it. I was like, wait, I saw it and I didn't get to see. $250 to attend.
A big empty room with some folding chairs.
Well, what was this event supposed to be?
It was like a book. It was called the Million Lives Book Festival, and it was celebrating like fantasy and romance novels, readers and writers.
Oh my
so
God.
yeah, even some authors of like the books being celebrated were like there, because an event organizer is the one that put all of this together,
Oh my
and the
What?
authors showed up. Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
kind of
literally
crazy.
like I can see on Instagram, but it's like literally just empty,
Empty, a
space with
concrete
chairs.
floor, chairs.
Not one tavern, not
There-
one anything.
Not even a flower.
There is the 4 petals and of the book.
Let me see.
So there is a table with 4 rose petals
That's
and
crazy.
the book.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. I don't know
my
how people
gosh.
think they can get away with doing these like sham events. Like even the authors of these books showed up and it was advertised as an incredible gathering of literary minds on the website. And the description said, discover a world of books, meet your favorite authors, and grow your bookish community. Whether you're a bookworm, a book dragon, or simply looking for a fun event, this festival is perfect for everyone. Explore a vendor hall with authors from a wide range of genres, from fantasy and romance to mystery and dark romance. Engage in with other book lovers, attend insightful panels, and participate in our content creation room. So they are selling it.
What's the difference between a book dragon and a bookworm?
Good question. I think it's probably just the fantasy spin on it. Like, ooh, dragon. I don't know.
Who decides who's a bookworm? Like, you're the worm, I'm the dragon.
I think you probably are self-labeling, or I would hope.
Who labels himself a bookworm?
Like, if you're not into fantasy and dragons.
Yeah.
You'd rather be a worm than a dragon? I'm not into that either.
Like, if you're only reading biographies, you're probably a bookworm.
You're a bookworm, I guess, yeah.
Maybe I should do a little tavern video today. I'm kind of inspired by that now. Like, turning a dragon into a worm. I'm like, now you're a little worm. And I'm the dragon. And then my fire goes in. I like that. Okay,
I love that. Okay, the silver lining from this flop scam event is that a tavern
one?
Yes.
Where was this at?
Baltimore.
You know what? My goal is to one day go to a flop scam event. I kind of love
Honestly,
it. I think it's
kind of everything too, because you also get like a refund, I guess, too.
Yeah.
So, and then you're part of history. You have like boots on the ground tea.
I love being boots on the ground. That's for sure.
But yeah, it was almost giving like Ren Fair, because everyone dressed up in like their big like fantastic dresses and stuff, and it was just concrete, fluorescent lights.
That's pretty
and
bad.
a dream, I guess.
know.
Yeah.
I know. Joey was at a Ren Fair, I think, this weekend.
There were the real Ren Fair, though, not a scam.
Yeah. He looks like he was living his best life.
He loves Ren Fair.
I want to go, but it seems crowded. It seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot, yeah. It is a big...
Because we would kind of crush it.
Yeah. I like the idea of it, like the cosplay, and then also you kind of role-playing there, too. That's kind of fun. I like a little character moment, but...
Yeah. Or they do like LARPing, too, where like other people are like...
Oh, yeah.
Which, that's what, again, not to go back to the video I say, but it felt like I was like cosplaying with like amazing cosplayers. You know, it felt like LARPing. Like we were all just like playing together, and it was like we're being these characters. It was just, like,
and
so fun.
It was a lot of
yes, and everyone was just down, and I was like, wait, this is like my dream, because like I obviously do cosplays by myself or with Moses or with you, but we have to think of Halloween costumes for 2026 too.
Yeah, we really got to start planning.
I was trying to think. I was like, gosh, what is our costumes going to be this year?
We gotta see what movies and what.
Nothing's out yet. Also, in our group chat, I just saw, we really have a group chat of you, me, Jimmy, and Oscar.
I know, we need to get an official one.
Well, we have one now, and I saw the news right below it with Jimmy's TikTok was your tweet, or your ex post today.
Yes, the Golden Globes are introducing a podcast category. Even my manager messaged me today. She's like, I can't believe you and Trisha are going to win a Golden Globe. So she's also manifesting. So shout out Jen for manifesting that.
Yeah. The first thing she thought of was that.
Yeah.
I would absolutely die. Do you think they don't get announced on TV though? Probably like digital.
I feel like it probably would be one of those ones that's like, you know, they announce it during commercial break or something.
Could you imagine if you had an Emmy and a Golden Globe?
That'd be kind of.
You're an EGOT.
EGOT.
Yeah. Wait, is that?
No, Grammy is, but I would count it. It's a G.
It's a G.
Yeah.
Oh my God, to have 2 awards would
That'd be fierce.
Wild.
That'd be very fierce. Yeah.
I love
we
that
have
category.
we have to campaign.
It's not, if it's Jay Shetty or Call Her Daddy, it's like.
I already can see it now. It'll be definitely like those two. The one I would be like, there's 2 podcasts. If they sneak their way in there, I will probably like riot. Would be Vile Files. Pretty basically unfiltered.
Oh, well, what? First, never pretty basically unfiltered. Not to be that person, but Keith and Zane are not going anywhere near those award shows. Now, what's the other one? Pretty Basic?
Oh,
maybe.
Pretty Basic.
Oh, Vile Files? Absolutely not, but they would sneak in there.
I could see it.
Because they weirdly get all these guests,
Yes.
and I'm just like, what is happening? Why are we going on this show?
Mm-hmm.
We should be up there, though.
We really need to start campaigning
Is there
at
someone
FYC.
we would think is deserving of winning?
Over us? I guess Trixie and Katya.
Oh.
They kind of, like, yeah, if they win the Grinder Awards, how can you be mad at that?
Yeah, that's true. And all my shows, there's like people who always like, I'm always like, oh, are you cosplayed as me? Like, no, we're Trixie and Katya. I was like, all right, that's my own show, but I love that. It's always like 1 or 2. I love it. And I'm like, great. Tell her to reply to my DMs. I would love a collab.
You commenting on Trixie's Instagram, check your DMs.
I will. Girl, I've been DMing. Where are you? Yeah, I think we could win. I really do. I really do think we have. And everyone who comes up to us like, I love your podcast. It gets me through school or cleaning or when I'm sad or when. I mean, there's people who work like overnight in hospitals and listen to the podcast. Like, people really love the podcast.
Yeah, why not? Why not us?
Changing
Come on.
lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Last Culture Recess, I feel like we'll get in there. If we lose to Trixie and Katya, Last Culture Recess, I'll take it. But I want to be nominated with them, you know?
Yeah.
Well, also, like, little announcement for audio listeners.
Oh.
So if you're a video listener, just close your eyes for a second. But we are working hard on getting the audio really early out. So when you wake up in the morning, before you see it even on YouTube, it's out on Spotify, Apple,
Well,
like
it's always
everywhere.
timey. Oh my God, the audio.
So we're
audio.
yeah. So anyway, so now we got it working pretty good. So it might not even have the title, it might be the number of the because we don't even have thumbnails and
You know
title
it's
yet.
fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the minute we got the audio, we're uploading it, and so look for it.
Don't want to miss a minute.
Because hey, our audio listeners, they always we hear you.
And you hear
we're-
us.
Literally, you don't see us.
We try
but
to do
you
our
hear
best.
us. There are some people who, Okay. Thanks for that announcement.
You hear that, Hollywood Foreign Press Association? We are on top of it here.
Our hot topics are riveting. My mom sent me a hot topic. I was going to get her VW Volkswagen van this weekend because she's had this Jeep now for 5 years. And she does all my Shopify. So she really wants a van. And then she's like, her heart was set on this VW van. Then she sent me a thing about a recall. She said there was a recall. It has to do with not enough seat belts in the back seats. That was this morning. I said, oh no, are you over it? Because we were going to go Saturday. I said, are you over that one? And then she goes, no, I still like the VW. She called the Thousand Oaks VW today. And they say they have to wait for the recall to be completed. They can't even sell. This could take 32 days before they can sell. They even have a few yellow ones on their lot. And he said no dealership can sell until the recall is lifted.
Oh my God.
I know. So she's like so sad. The other recall was changed to the verbiage on the brakes. So there's been 3 recalls.
I don't know if your mom should be getting this.
No, I told her that too. I was like, no, it's so annoying. I guess, and I said, I guess it's better to be safe. Would you like to look at a different car? Do you want to wait? She goes, I think I want to wait. Really had my heart set on that one. What do you think? But I was like, I don't know if all these, it's like the Tesla truck. I'm like, if all the things are going wrong.
I feel
Because
like
also
that's
it's
a
the first
sign.
one. It's the first generation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's new.
Yeah, it's the first time, and they always have problems, and then they fix it. So you don't want to get the first one. You want to get the second,
It's
third.
the first one, but she's been like waiting and she's been working so hard and she's like helps us like watch the kids. She shipped things out. Like she's like she's coming on me on tour. Like she's been such a hard worker and everything. And I was like, I'm gonna get you a van and it's Mother's Day.
But she should test drive it.
Maybe lease it until she decides. And then the second generation you can buy.
Right. Well, they don't even let her drive it. I guess they're not gonna even
my
let her do anything.
God.
I love a Keys on Van Nuys. I was like, let's go to Keys and Mercedes. That's my spot. Shout out Gary, who's sold me like every single Mercedes. I love a Mercedes. I never thought I would say that. Like I thought like I loved my Rolls Royce or anything, but the Mercedes really takes the cake. So I was like, let's just get a Mercedes, whatever. But she has her heart set being on a van, and I don't know if Mercedes makes vans unless those big Sprinter ones, which I do love. We use those on tour, but that might be too big for her.
Too big, yeah.
So I guess that is don't get a
Well, you can.
VW.
They won't sell it to you.
yeah, literally.
There was a scandal I was quite heartbroken over. Dylan O'Brien, who I know you don't know.
No, I know.
Oh, you know him now?
Yes. From
Yes.
13 Reasons Why.
No.
and- Wait.
Here we go. I knew it. Dylan Monette is from 13 Reasons
What
Why.
is this one?
Dylan O'Brien is from Teen Wolf, The Maze Runner. He was in the SNL movie Saturday Night.
Playing who?
I don't know. I just know he had little booty shorts and glasses.
Dan Aykroyd. Maybe.
Sure,
I
maybe.
actually like that movie. I rewatched it. I like it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you have seen Dylan O'Brien.
Okay. I don't
Even
know
if
which
you
one he
don't
was,
know.
but yeah.
And he's also in a movie that premiered at South by Southwest, I believe, and it's like he's straight, as far as we know, and he plays like a gay. He has like a big gay sex scene, and it
Hate it.
leaked, and everyone was like so excited because
Oh.
Dylan O'Brien was a white boy of the month, one of the most beloved white boy of the months on Twitter.
Okay. So
and
we love it.
people were really excited to see him topping. Was it? I think it was the top. But he showed his butt and everything, and everyone was really loving him. But he got exposed by his sibling, his Dylan O'Brien's trans non-binary sibling, Jules O'Brien, commented on an Instagram post, and this Instagram post referenced a Vulture interview that like applauded Dylan for being such a ally to the LGBT community. And in this interview, he also talked about having a trans non-binary sibling. He said, I have a trans non-binary sibling. I know people in my personal life as well who are queer, and I am so grateful of how much it deepens my experience in this world. So he's like saying how this he's kind of using his trans non-binary sibling as like a way to make himself, look good and like as an advocate.
Oh.
And then his sibling Jules commented and said, they have not talked to Dylan in over a year.
Oh.
And they also said, he didn't check in when I had top surgery. He didn't even wish me happy birthday last week, but glad I could deepen his experience in this world and make the world love him that much more.
The call out. That's crazy.
To get fully clocked.
Oh, no. Why did he do that? Why would he make the post if he had at least, like, trying to keep up appearances with the sibling? You know what I mean?
Yeah, why would you do an interview and, like, use your sibling to, like, make you look like...
Because I was like, one hand, I was like, oh, well, if they're close, it's like Pedro's close with his, if they're close, it makes sense. It's like, okay, look, I support this. It's my family, but if you haven't seen the person.
Yeah, if you literally don't actually support them when they are transitioning,
you just
I'm
ignore
like,
them, yeah.
Yeah, like, what? And to say that it makes you, like, a better person, 'cause that's kind of what he alludes to.
Yeah.
And so, like, to use your sibling as a PR tactic, but then to, like, did he think that Jules would never, like, say something? Like, I don't know.
I really don't think people think all the way through. I really think they, like, will never say anything. So they just, well, I'm glad they said something.
I know. I'm glad they spoke up, because it also must suck, too, like, to see like the gay community, especially, because I know the gays loved Dylan O'Brien. The girls and gays loved him, because I was one of them writing for him for years.
You turned?
Oh, 100%, because it's also like, wait, I thought you were like the cool, open-minded, like very, like an ally, like you use your platform for good, very unproblematic. You're also doing interviews saying how much you love your trans non-binary sibling. You're playing a gay person in this movie, having gay sex. Like, work, but if you're not actually about it, then...
I love that goes with the activism. It's like you were having gay sex in a
Love,
movie.
Yeah. It's all part of the package, literally. So now, once Jules said this, I was like, oh, I looked at him I did a 180. Because if it's their birthday last week, you can't even wish them a happy birthday?
That is crazy, yeah. Like, at least try. Especially if you're going to make a post a week later.
Send a freaking DM on Instagram, a text,
Go
something.
see them so you can get another picture to post in this one.
There
Be
you
like,
go.
look, I just saw them last week,
Oh, he didn't post this one, though. Like, this was I believe it was the Advocate, the Instagram account, but they did like a headline, like a quote graphic being like, Dylan O'Brien's experience with his trans non-binary sibling.
But they did an interview with him or no?
Vulture Magazine did an interview with him to talk about, and he talked about having a trans non-binary sibling.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. If you knew this was going to come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
You did
see
the
them.
interview.
Yeah.
You're in a gay movie.
Get a little picture. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, how can you not even fake it? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. They're not good at keeping up with it. Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
I really don't like these straight actors playing gay roles. I really decided. I know we have this debate a lot. Should straight actors play gay roles? I don't think so. I really hate it. I really hate it. And it makes me so mad. Like, so mad. Like, the Paul Mescal one and the Josh O'Connor one we talked about last on Topics. But it's, like, annoying because it's just, like, and it's also, like, not authentic. I don't know. Like, I really hate it because there's, like, so many gay actors. Like, really authentic ones that could have their experience being a gay man in the world lead, like, help their acting and help the reality of the stories. And I'm like, I just get really annoyed by it by now. I really don't think there's actually any reason straight people need to play gay men. At all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still kind of, like, situational with it, I guess. But I think the big criticism, too, is usually when a straight actor plays a queer role, they get more critically applauded than when a gay actor plays a gay role.
Yes.
I forget. Someone brought that up. I think what's his name? The Schitt's Creek. Was it Dan Levy?
Oh my God, your twin.
I know. I was gonna say the one that you think
He's
was
like your intellectual twin too. I feel like you guys are like the same comedy looks, intellect. You have the same smart. Like, I thought about that. If you ever quit this show, I was like, maybe I'll ask Dan Levy to be my co-host because he seems smart and he seems to be knowing what's up and chronically online.
That is so funny. I'll definitely
him.
take it because he's so handsome and I love him too.
Was this a podcast that he said this on?
No, he was hosting an award show. I forgot which one, Emmys or not Golden Globes.
Oh, with his dad?
With his dad, yeah.
Oh.
And then he made a joke too about finally a gay person being nominated for something gay. I forget what it was.
Fellow Travelers, I think.
Oh, yes,
I remember that, yeah.
And
that's the perfect example.
Yeah.
Like it's like a historical piece about, gay men throughout history, like 50s, 60s, 70s and the AIDS pandemic and all that stuff. So it's like yes, Tom Hanks did that well, I suppose, in Philadelphia, but it's like he didn't have an experience. Not to say that they lived through that AIDS pandemic, but they have the same experience being like a gay man in the world and like feeling some type of way. And so it's like I just don't think like the authenticity can be there as much as a gay man playing a gay role. I don't know. It's like so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's one of those things where it's like, especially because there's so many. It's not even like it's rare now. Oh, there's no out actors.
True.
Like, everyone's out.
Yeah.
Everyone's great. And yeah, I don't know. It's like weird. It's giving. And I love a Brokeback Mountain. I do. But even watching that hindsight, I'm kind of like, But maybe people like it. Like you said, maybe they, well, like what Dan Lewis says, like people like to see a straight guy. Like who's this guy? Dylan. What's the Dylan guy?
Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, he's like a hot straight guy. And to see him play like a gay role, maybe it like does kind of like excite people. But it's also like, I don't know. I get more excited by a gay man playing a gay man. It excites me just as much. After watching all my dancers yesterday, I was just like, damn, gay men really work, you know? I really do. I haven't been around like that in so long, and I was like, oh, I love it. As far as like shirtless gay dancers, I haven't been around because that used to be my MO back in the day, but I haven't had that recently, and I was kind of like, they work so hard, and they look so good.
They were working hard, yeah.
They're working so hard.
It was
so
cold.
good.
They're in their booty shorts.
Just
and,
hype to be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I don't like this new trend. I think it needs to stop. I think because also like now with like Wicked too, not only the movie but the Broadway stage production has an actress in a wheelchair playing Nessa Rose, which is like they never had before.
Oh, really?
Having said that, it's cool now that even the stage production has included actresses who are actually in a wheelchair to play Nessa Rose, which I think is important. And on that note, I know this is completely different. I don't want it to be like I'm putting myself in this category, but also fat actors should play fat people.
Work.
No Shallow Hal, no Gwyneth Paltrow in a fat suit. I just saw Death Becomes Her the other day, the movie. I never had seen it, and Goldie Hawn's in a fat suit, yeah, it's Goldie Hawn. Yeah, Goldie Hawn. And I'm like, or who was it? Brendan Fraser
In The Whale. Yeah.
Like, why don't they cast a fat actor? There's plenty of them out there.
Y'all are in it. It's endangered.
Did you say y'all?
Y'all are in danger. Yeah.
Y'all are in danger. Well, I'm still here.
It's you.
And who's a fat actor? There has to be another fatty.
Well, you wanted to act with Jack Black or?
Oh yeah, but he's kind of not fat. Like I mean, he's like husky, but I don't think he's like a fatty.
You're not fat either.
Yeah, you and Jack Black are like. Are you kidding?
No, I outweigh Jack Black.
No,
for
you
sure.
did not.
And I'm shorter.
You were skinny. You were more
He's
petite
short.
than Jack Black.
Jack Black,
were
come on
skinnier
here
than
for
Jack Black.
size comparison.
The body check. That's a great invite. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, me and Jack Black. But he couldn't play the whale, is what I'm saying. I could play the whale.
No.
Yes.
No. They'd probably put you in like they'd probably pad you to make you look bigger to play the whale.
I think so.
No.
I think these angles are flattering for me, but
No.
anyways, I know I shouldn't put the fat in the same category as the other two, but I would like to also see representation for fat actors because all these bodysuits and everything.
Because I'm trying to think like who else. Everyone is so.
Everyone's
You
so
know.
tiny. It's crazy. I know.
Everyone is teeny.
I know. What is happening in this world? Why are they doing this? Why are they shrinking us? Like, I always think that's a government conspiracy. It's like, what is happening that we're all like so, like, everyone,
Maybe.
y'all are so skinny now.
Like I can see the airplane companies being behind it.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
The amount of money they save on fuel.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That could be. Oh my God, that's so. I had to wear a seatbelt extender for the first time coming home from Phoenix. That was crazy. It's kind of cool though. It's like literally like you just buckle one piece in with the other. I felt very skinny in it.
See, you got to get your pink one. Your
I
Just
know,
Trish
it was kinda
seatbelt
cool.
extender.
That's so interesting. I wonder what is happening in the world.
But I hear people are losing their hair and like it's crazy stuff is
Worth it.
happening.
I'm just kidding.
Honestly,
No, yeah. Who was it? Someone we knew. Yeah, they were taking the Ozempic
Kyle
and
Richards' daughter
Lost
posted
hair?
about it. Yeah,
Oh.
Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia.
Yeah, she posted a TikTok. She was on Moonjaro and she
Lost hair?
posted about hair loss. Yeah.
But she said it's not necessarily the draw. It's more about the losing
nutrition.
losing so much.
I think someone told us you had to eat a lot of protein on those.
Yeah.
I'm not a protein girl. You get that cloud popcorn back in here. We gotta start the protein back up again. Yeah, I think I would actually do really awful on that because I hate protein.
No, you both eat more protein than you know.
I just do pasta all day.
But you eat chicken nuggets. That's protein. Chicken
it?
tenders. Yes, that is protein. You probably eat more than you know.
I
No.
don't know about that. Oh my God, shaded on my birthday.
No, but I mean, like
damn.
chicken nuggets, they don't have that much chicken in it.
There's some in there.
It's mostly bread.
I kind of agree with that. I do love a bread and chicken finger.
I'm dead.
Like a grilled nugget. Remember we were going to do a mukbang trying grilled nuggets, and I was like, oh, that sounds awful.
It was your idea.
Healthy Chick-fil-A? Oh, yeah. Because I always feel bad that I'm like, oh, let's eat this or this. But a grilled chicken nugget sounds sad.
Sometimes they slay, but a lot of the times they don't.
I'd rather just eat half of the breaded ones than a full count of grilled ones from Chick-fil-A.
I'd probably just eat like regular nuggets are not even.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about this. Like a 4-piece from McDonald's is only like a couple hundred calories.
So at that point, I'd rather just have the nuggets, the real thing.
Yeah. Right. Same. No lean cuisines.
But you still have to get your protein.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Protein police over there. Maybe if someone made bolognese twice a week, I would have more protein because that has ground beef in it. At least that's something more than butter noodles. I love pasta. That's so good.
There has been an update from Kath Ebbs, JoJo Siwa's ex-partner.
Oh.
Kath recently spoke out to E! News about the breakup. Yeah. Kath issued a statement saying, "It's really unfortunate that my relationship with this person is being reduced to untrue allegations about what happened at a party. The public has only heard one side of the story. Attacks on my character are not something that I take lightly, especially from someone that I care deeply and shared a committed relationship with." So this is in response to JoJo Siwa going on Vile Files and saying that Kath like cursed at her and like lashed out at the now infamous Celebrity Big Brother UK after party where the breakup occurred.
Oh, and what did Kath... Oh, to E! News.
Yeah, just issued a statement. Mm-hmm.
They need to go on Vile Files to talk about it.
No, but come on, Just Trish. Does Nick Vile need more?
You're right. We should. Yeah.
Yes.
Kath, come on
Come on down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like JoJo too. I don't want to be the
That's
enemy
true.
of
I mean,
JoJo anymore.
You're banned from the podcast regardless, so I don't know.
Maybe I get unbanned.
You have been championing JoJo lately, so
JoJo,
maybe you should. JoJo, check your DMs.
I love Rapunzel. I think she should be the Rapunzel. Yes, that's the category of today's episode.
Check your DMs.
Well, I'm with them.
Kath or JoJo?
I'm with Kath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I'm on both because I get both sides.
I see both sides, yeah.
It's a tough one. And also, Kath not being an influencer, or are they?
Kath is an influencer, but Kath is like a smaller influencer, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. But they did have a following like pre-JoJo. So, yeah.
That's hard then, too. It's like then to not have, like, to have this out, like, fall out and then people, like, are mad at you or whatever.
And
Does JoJo have stands like that where she would attack Kath?
I don't think the C1-ators are as fierce as they once were as she was at this. I know when she was younger with the Bobos, like the C1-ators were pretty fierce, but now
once the bows came off, that really was her superpower.
Yeah.
Once they came off, people stopped.
Yeah, I don't think they wrote as hard. I think JoJo has a lot of fans for sure. I don't know if she has like an army of.
I think she's gonna have a character growth soon. I think she's going to be like Saxon and White Lotus, where it's gonna be this full like little arc, and people are gonna be like, "Wow, she's really come a long way."
Yeah, I think even Celebrity Big Brother people saw a lot. Like even the way JoJo handled Mickey Rourke was really great.
That seems like so long ago. That
was only a month, I think.
Where did Mickey Rourke go? He just left after that.
He's been pretty low key. I haven't heard about him in years.
He was so big though. Like when I was a kid, my mom like.
Yeah, but really fell off, and then then with JoJo's journey of self-discovery and reflection, the Big Brother house, I think a lot of people were mad at JoJo for sure with like the emotional cheating allegations, but I think
that's what was so sad about it.
Yeah.
Because she basically, for the first time, you could see her and how nice, like everyone's like, this is the nicest person. And she's so, like, people really get to see the real JoJo. But at the same time, like, a lot of people, their downfall is in relationships, which is actually a smaller percent of who the person is, because they work in front of the whole world. But it seems like in relationship, she failed. But everything else, we got to know a really great person. That's why it was so hard. It was like, this was like, I felt like, wow, she really did well. And then just crashed it to the ground.
Yeah. It is hard that it was at the expense of poor Kath. I do really feel for them.
Who even won that show?
I know it was a tall, skinny white guy, but I forget his name. No offense
typical.
to him. Yeah.
No offense to the UK, but what are we doing over there? Weird. Like, why did she not win? I don't understand.
I don't know how that show works. They
picked the winners ahead of time. I don't know who won, but we don't know him.
No, I didn't know him. I know JoJo was third, I want to say.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah,
and
so
Chris?
not even second. I think Chris was before that. I think I think Danny Beard was second, and then whoever won, I don't even know. I don't really get how that show works.
I think it's all just made up. It's like Masked Singer too. Like the audience votes and then they kick someone out at the end of the episode, and I was like, I think this is all just made up.
Allegedly, in your opinion.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
But we usually know who is
Bianca.
going to get kicked out because they don't sing as well
Yeah,
as
there's
the
always
others.
a bad singer. Flavor Flav got kicked off last week.
Flavor Flav was on it?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I literally do not hear much about the show at all, but I know it is so big. And,
I love it.
It gets a lot of like viewers. The ratings on it are good, but I never hear anyone discuss it. I guess the
Well, it's not.
demographic
There's
isn't on
no-
social media.
There's nothing to discuss, honestly.
There's nothing at stake, you know. Nobody wins anything, and
Yeah,
nobody
that's
is
true.
like. There's nothing at stake. It just
It's actually the most unserious show in the whole world. It's actually like, I'll just say the dumbest show, but I am
it's
into it.
entertainment. Yeah.
I mean, especially when we have nothing.
Costumes
You
and-
don't love it though. You're always like, is there anything else on? Like, I always put it on and you always want to watch something else.
Well, it depends what the mood is. You know, I like a comedy or
I love it. It's good for Malibu because they have
yeah,
like.
it's definitely like a when you don't really watch the TV. It's a good show.
I mean, those judges have the best job in the whole
I
world.
know. I do
Like,
think about that a lot.
they're just literally like guessing.
Showing up.
Yeah.
Do not have to really have any critical thinking.
No critical thinking. They just look glam and they're just, it's like the most random people too. It's like Ken Jeong and it's like Jenny McCarthy. Who's the
Robin Thicke? Is that still
Robin
him?
Thicke,
Yeah.
Rita Ora. It's like just.
Oh, Rita Ora's on it?
Yeah.
Work. Okay, Rita.
And it's always like, they always do like an opening number and it's always like Robin Thicke and Rita Ora singing amazing, and then like Jenny McCarthy and Ken are just like not singing great. He's saying I'm just Ken, and it's like, why are they singing? Because they're not singers. So I'm just like, why are they?
That is so weird.
And they always want to perform. It's cringe, but I love it, and I would host. And Nick Cannon could not be more over it. He's
He's
his
a
life on the show.
host?
He's been hosting for a while.
What? He does America's Got Talent too, or no?
No, he's been off that for a while. It's
What?
Terry Crew, I think.
Terry Crews is the host of America's Got Talent?
Love him. He always has cool suits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nick Cannon was the host. Yeah, Nick Cannon. Yeah, I'm over it though. He just hates being
He just
there.
reads the teleprompter.
Yeah, he's like, no. My friend Cedric was like a dancer one time on that show, and they had to be like masked, and he's like, he had to be like a pig or something like that. Like, you know, they give him like little masks. You can't breathe. You can't do anything on there. Like, it's because all the backup dancers are also masked. Like, they're always in
Oh.
like hoods or something. And I'm like, I don't really get any of this, but it's my favorite show that no one talks about. It's really the worst show, but it is in its like 20th season or something.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
been
like it's just always on.
It's always
it like
on.
never takes a break.
You're kind of right about that. I think it films quickly because Vanessa Hudgens, did she win last season or she was like one of the runner-up? And it was during when she was pregnant, but she was never pregnant on the show. So they must
Yeah.
film like for like 2 weeks and just air it later.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I think people would know it's me if I did The Masked Singer. Logan Paul was on The Masked Singer.
What?
Yes.
You never saw that?
I know. A couple seasons ago. And Ninja was on it.
What?
Yeah.
This is a world that is like so shocking because I'm pretty in the know about things. I thought.
Yeah, and it's filmed at CBS,
What?
and yeah.
Oh
I don't know
my.
how much to get paid to be on that show.
Oh my.
Not
That is
much.
wild to me.
I love the idea of it, but like no one can come. Like your glam can't come because like my glam team knew someone that was on there. And like they can't even show up. Like
Well, you never show your face either. Like it's only in the last.
it's like isn't that
Like, you need-
secretive?
I'm saying you only need glam when you get eliminated.
Well, you
That's
don't
it.
know though. You could get eliminated any episode.
Right, but there's only one time you need the glam. All the other times you're hiding basically.
No, but like you don't know when you're gonna get eliminated because the audience votes that night.
Right.
So you need to get glam just in case.
Oh, you said you'd be glammed every time just in
Yeah,
case you
because
get
you never
kicked
know when
out?
you're gonna get eliminated.
That's a lot.
I know, and then you're all sweaty and stuff underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always look rough when they come out of the suit, no matter even the one that have makeup on, because
Yeah.
the hair and everything just looks rough every time.
That'd be me. Well, I'm getting glam. Okay.
What would be
Just
your
in case.
creature?
Ooh, something food like a chicken nugget or
Oh,
spaghetti.
that's so obvious though.
I know. Would it be?
Who's the chicken nugget singing I Love You, Jesus? Gee. I really don't know.
I would love
Is
that.
that? I think that's spaghetti and meatballs, right? We saw one.
I don't know if it was it? Was
I
it?
think so. I
I
think
would love
so.
to be spaghetti and meatballs.
I thought fish, but Trish
like
like
a cod,
fish,
like a
kinda
halibut.
thing. No,
A
that's-
cod is crazy.
It's
What?
a codfish.
It would have to be like one of the fierce, like the Angelina Jolie fish in that one fish movie, Shark Tale.
Oh yeah, people tell me I look like
yeah,
her.
you gotta be
I'd be a fish, I guess.
what's the ad-friendly word of
Fishy.
yeah, okay.
Fishy.
The fishy fish, yeah.
I'd be fish. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be. Maybe I'll be on one day.
What if they were like, you can be on The Masked Singer, but they gave you something like really unflattering, like an ogre or like something like that?
Never. No, an ogre.
Because I know you don't want to be Shrek.
Yeah,
so if they
absolutely
said,
not. No Shrek. I know. I asked Kori if they go to the Emmys. I'm like, what are you gonna wear? And she had thought about being Shrek. I was like, oh, that's crazy. But I guess she was Shrek before.
She does it on Cameo. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what in the Kori King cinematic universe, Shrek is in there.
I guess Drag Race lost last year for the first time in like 8 years.
Yes, I think Traders won or something. Yeah, I think Traders.
I think Trader's gonna.
I don't know. They really, this past season of Drag Race, they really pulled out all the stops. You know, there was a lot of good storylines. And then there was Lydia and Kori kissing. And so there was everything. There was something for everyone.
I
Yeah.
hope they win again this year. I think over Traders. I think I picked Drag Race over Traders this year.
I think for the season, yeah. I think this season of Drag Race was just so good.
Yeah.
And I ended up liking Traders, but it was a slow start for me.
Yes,
the
very
first
much,
half.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't like the ending, even though was happy Gabby won, even though it wasn't really that much money by the time you share it with
She
like
didn't
all those
get it,
people. Yeah.
She didn't get it for a while. I guess she got
At
it
least
now.
Traders gave us Gabby, so let's
Yeah, that's
celebrate
true.
that. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it gave us, honestly. But
And Dylan Efron, I guess, too, but
yeah, but he kind of is he there anymore? Like
he's still making the rounds. Yeah, he just
Saving people in the ocean.
Oh yeah, true. Him and Sam Asghari.
That's true.
If he wasn't on Traders with Sam Asghari, those people would have drowned in the ocean in Florida.
That is crazy. The butterfly effect.
Yeah.
It's very
so
viral.
yeah, I guess Mama kudos.
They're alive because of
Yeah,
them.
because of Traders.
Kudos, Mama. I love it. What a hot topic. Masked Singer.
I know. You didn't lie. This is the best episode yet.
I love it. Shout out to my May 8th birthdays. Enrique Iglesias, Tekashi 6ix9ine,
Oh yeah, I should.
Dallas Mendoza. Did we do this last time? I feel like you looked him up last
I
time.
did. I just want to confirm you're still number one. Because how embarrassing would it be if you slipped?
How embarrassing.
Mr. Beast's birthday is today. That's crazy. Like the 7th.
Oh, May 7th. I was like, not May 8th. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you're still number one.
Thank God.
David Attenborough's number 2 at
Who's
90.
David Attenborough again?
It says TV show host, but then someone said that. Someone said they laughed when I said TV host, but I'm just reading famous birthdays.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
His brother Richard is an actor and played a character similar to him in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park. Oh, legendary naturalist and nature documentary producer. Oh, he created Planet Earth.
Like art.
And he collects fossils at work.
It was a big
He's number 2?
TV series at the time.
Planet Earth was big back in the day. I did
heard
love a
of that.
Planet Earth. That's very Moses' beat of Planet Earth.
Planet Earth? What is that?
They're just like very cinematic. It's like the most beautiful cinematic
Yeah.
videos of the world. And then they went into specific things, like Antarctica or the desert or the jungle, the ocean. The ocean was a good one.
Yeah. I remember when like HD was becoming
Yeah.
like the thing, like it was like one of the first big things in like HD, which sounds so, I sound
God. You love it too.
80 years old, but
you love it.
I remember, because I remember like when, like Blu-rays and HD, it was like between Blu-ray or HD DVD. I sound elderly as hell.
I love
but
it.
It was like, that was the whole thing. It's like, oh, you can get like a Blu-ray so you can watch Planet Earth, and it's like the most beautiful cinematic
Did you watch
experience. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because that was like one of the big sellers to get a HD TV back in the day. To like
And
upgrade.
you got that.
That was like the only Blu-ray out at the time. So I think, yeah, it
Is
was
Blu-ray
big.
still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blu-ray
Really?
is. Laserdisc is not.
But Blu-ray, like who's buying Blu-rays?
I just bought a Nora the Criterion collection on
well,
Blu-ray.
you love a physical copy, but I think you're the only one.
I love physical media. Me and Holly Madison carrying.
But,
the-
but I
Yes.
think if to buy something, then people buy Blu-ray.
Yeah.
It's at least it's worth it. You get some quality out of it. You don't get it from a DVD. So
We just have to have a Blu-ray player.
but
most
it's
most
like-
DVDs
yeah.
now are.
You don't. Ours is not Blu-ray.
We have one.
Where?
We have one here because I remember we watched.
That we haven't watched in 3 years.
Well, we work in here now. So.
Right, that's true. No more movie theater.
I'm surprised you didn't get like Wicked on Blu-ray because they always do like collector's editions, which are fun.
We don't have a Blu-ray
They might have
machine.
sent us. No.
I don't know. They might have sent it to us.
Oh.
To pop something in and to like change the format of the TV is so
What?
confusing. Yeah,
Who
like
changed-
HDMI 1, HDMI 2. I'm
And
like,
doesn't all the
no.
consoles people that play video games?
Yeah, I
Like-
put it in
like
my
most people
PlayStation, and yeah.
Don't have one
Have
of those.
that.
But I love this because you never know, especially with my favorites like Twilight and Hunger Games. They always change like streaming services. So Twilight, I think, just got back on Hulu or something, but it was off. Like it wasn't on Netflix anymore for a long time.
Really?
And I was like having the urge to like watch Twilight again. So I bought like the collector's edition of all the movies, Twilight Forever, the box set, because I only had like I had like one here and there, but I needed them all. So I bought it kind of recently.
Oh, you liked it? Did you rewatch it?
Yes, I rewatched them all. Breathtaking, obviously.
What do you think of the new Hunger Games cast? We never talked about that.
Oh yeah, the Whitney Peak, who plays like the Lucy Gray Baird's ancestor. I don't know, but her, like when you put a picture of her and Rachel Zegler like side by side,
they look identical.
The resemblance is crazy. So
Really?
the casting director snapped because like the continuity is fierce because they do look like they could be.
Yeah, how do they find people who look so similar to the characters?
Know. And Whitney Peak is beautiful. She was in Gossip Girl, the Gossip Girl reboot. And I was one of the few people watching that. I don't think many people were seated for it, but I was. And she was great in it. She was like one of the main characters in it. And she's just gorgeous. But yeah, when I saw a photo of her and Rachel Zegler side by side, I was like,
is she one of the tributes?
She is Haymitch's love interest in the movie, / book.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, they haven't announced young Effie yet, I don't think. So
I thought it was Dakota Fanning.
Elle Fanning is rumored, but they haven't confirmed.
Announced.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still in the running.
So you're still in the running, yeah.
Still being considered.
And I forgot what the actor's name for young Haymitch, but it's someone who's like relatively
new,
yeah. Joseph Zada. Which I thought they would do a name just to like help, sell the tickets, but I think the IP is probably strong enough. And my theory is that people compared the budgets from like the last Hunger Games, like the Rachel Zegler one, to this one, and it's like 100-200 million more, like budget wise.
Oh.
And the theory is it's because they got Josh Hutcherson, Jennifer Lawrence to come back.
I like the guy who's playing the young Philip Seymour Hoffman character.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot.
Jesse Plemons.
Oh yes.
I love him.
I do. He's married to Kristen Dunst, and I love them together.
He was in Jungle Cruise.
Love that. That's what you know him from.
That's why I loved him in that movie. I thought he was so good. He seems like a serious actor, but also a fun guy.
Yeah, I know him from randomly. I had a phase where I was watching Friday Night Lights, the football show with Taylor Kitsch and Minka Kelly. I was obsessed with the show.
Idea. Oh, okay.
It was on Netflix. Like this was back in like 2015, I want to say, and I had a phase where I binged all of Friday Night Lights, and I loved it.
And he was in it.
He was in it. He was like the main character in it.
The one about football, high school football?
High school football,
Was he a high schooler?
Yeah.
He's always looked old to me.
I know.
So was he young?
Crazy. I think I didn't know him as anything else, so probably to me it was like young, but it's almost like Glee when you watch it back. You're like, damn, they're all like kind of old. Even Benny Drama, obviously on TikTok.
Yes.
So his show is like his new show called Overcompensating on Prime.
He's on a show?
Yes, it's an Amazon Prime show, and it's like about the college experience or whatever. And I'm sure the show's going to be good. I'm excited for it. But all the tweets are like, how are these people in their mid-30s and saying they're in college, which is...
that's just like the regular, I think. It's always going to be that way.
Yeah, you can't escape it. You can't escape it. But it is funny, like, having the context as an adult versus, like, as a kid. I think when you're younger, you just assume, like, that's what people look like. But then looking back, and you compare, like, me as a 16-year-old versus, like... Leah Michelle, who's playing.
Yes, that
like,
is
okay.
so real, actually. Yeah, he was really crazy that way.
Yeah.
Grease, though, it's always been like that.
Yeah, you're so right. Grease.
Grease was like, they were like 27. They were like so
John Travolta. Like,
Olivia Newton-John, too. She was close to 30. Like, Stockard Channing, icons, but
how
also...
funny. It is crazy how that
Nicki
works.
was like literally 30 years old, but he was playing like a 15-year-old. I was like, what is happening?
That is wild.
Yeah. It happens.
But people are making fun of him for that. But the show actually looks good. I am excited for it. And I love just like a college set comedy. I think they're always good. So
I do too. I need to watch more shows. I'm running out of things to watch.
I know, same. It's just hacks for me right now until Drag Race comes back.
We're still finishing you. Oh yeah, Drag Race is coming back soon. God, there was another show someone told us to watch. Yellow Jackets?
Oh, lesbians love Yellow Jackets.
Really?
Let's just tie it back.
We have to watch it then. If the lesbians like it, we have to like
it. I tried watching it before it moved to Paramount. It got like a huge resurgence because it moved to Paramount Plus, and lesbians really got behind it.
Okay, well, I can get behind it then.
And I tried getting into it at first. It's a little It's a little dark, but I'll try it again because lesbians, I want to fit in with them. So
Same.
Yeah.
I just there's one group I want to fit in with them. It's
yeah,
them. Yes.
very influential right now.
Love it. Well, what's the other one? Do you ever watch Handmaid's Tale?
No.
Someone was telling me about that they like love that show, but I'm like, that sounds kind of dark too.
Yeah, and everyone says the timeline right now feels like Handmaid's Tale, which is kind of, I don't know, that freaks me out because it's like dystopian.
Yeah, my friend Jeremy, who writes my music with me, he was telling me he loved it.
Oh.
But then he was like, yeah, they kill all the gay people and R-word all the women. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if I want to watch that, but they say they just breed women to have babies or something.
Sydney Sweeney, randomly, that's where she got her start, was Handmaid's Tale. Yeah.
Was she one of the
She was in the first season.
birthers?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I just know that, like, once she was in Euphoria, everyone was like, this is the girl from Handmaid's Tale? Because it looks really different.
She wasn't really young.
And it's like Handmaid's Tale, they have like no makeup, like, or obviously they have TV makeup,
Right.
but yeah, they don't
Like,
have glam.
minimal.
Yeah, so it's just so.
The girl from You too, the new season, she was on Handmaid's Tale.
Really?
Yeah, that's what my sister's saying. Madeline Brewer. She's Orange is the New Black, Handmaid's Tale. She really
I guess that's where they're making stars over there in Handmaid's Tale.
not watching it though. Sounds awful. These shows that get made sound absolutely crazy.
Final
story?
Our final story. There has been a James Charles update, shockingly enough.
Did he say something or what?
Yes, he did. And there was something else. Let me find it.
He wrote it. He didn't.
Yeah, he finally released a statement. Yeah. He posted an Instagram story yesterday.
Oh, as we predicted, is it on the
Yes.
Notes app?
It's just on the create, like it's a black screen with text.
Oh,
Because it's not even that long.
Yeah.
It's the minimum.
he did like, let me just do a text.
He said, I do not support Evan Johnson. I am hoping and praying that Kayla gets justice tomorrow, because Kayla's in court today when we're filming. As I promised her privately, I will not be responding publicly to anything until after the hearing is over.
Wow. That's very, very little, very, very late. Like, what? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
She doesn't sound like she's been communicating with him like that. She sounds...
Um,
Also, he's not part of like the court case.
Yeah, I am very
the court
confused about
case.
it.
I think he's just using it as an excuse for people coming for him. Why are you not saying anything? Like, well, I was legally bound, or
Yeah, that's what people have to say.
but he's not legally anything.
Yeah, you're not involved in this. You're just... Like, people want to know about your relationship with him, not what's happening in the court system. Like, yeah, like...
yeah. Let me think about how to word this. I've been talking to Kayla pretty...
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much after every episode, we kind of always touch base for the past couple of weeks. So obviously, her opinion is opinion I care about the most since I've started talking about this stuff. Because, like, if she was ever uncomfortable with us saying something, obviously we wouldn't cover it.
Yeah.
But she's been very. She doesn't even have to thank us, but she's been very appreciative of us talking about it and supporting her, which is nice. But obviously, we would because holy shit,
Yeah, I
everything
didn't
she's
even know
gone
that you were
through.
talking to her, yeah.
And she said that she is going to be posting her own video soon. And she's also said that on TikTok. She said, obviously, like after court, she will be posting her own thing, her own video with her own receipts and stuff. I am intrigued to see if by now there's actually has been communication.
Sounds like
Because the
there hasn't
Instagram story makes it seem like they're, just communication, they're working and.
all my TikTok FYP is like also just like the guy that did the interview with Be Better, he's still talking, he still has more points. There's another person that's like, I know they had a relationship, so it's like it seems like there was something a little
Yeah, and again, like we said last time, it speaks volumes that, Kayla has like endorsed everyone who's spoken out about James, because she knows everyone who's speaking out. Like personally, she has a personal connection to everyone who's kind of spoken about it. Like she knows Zach, she knows us, she knows Be Better. So if there was anything she was like, that's not true,
Right.
or
She'd say
she
it.
was uncomfortable with because it was false, I feel like she has nothing to lose by telling us, hey, no, because obviously everyone would listen to her because everyone's trying to, support her. So
and
it
James
does,
like sidestepping it. He's just like, I hope Kayla gets justice. Like,
yeah.
okay, James, well, we
Is it-
need a little more from you. Like, what's happening?
If he said this 2 weeks ago, it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, the silence for 2 weeks is Well, it is kind of nuts. It is nuts.
Yeah, I guess it's good he said something, but also
It's very late.
and not authentic. Well,
It's I am kind of surprised he even said anything at this point. It's like, well, now you're gonna, but
right. I guess because she is like going to court and it's like a big thing and stuff. So maybe
and this is just speculation, but maybe he knows that she's gonna be posting something soon. So
getting ahead of it.
Yeah, because he also hasn't posted like a TikTok or anything in a while. So
It would be very out of him to just be living life during all these things and he's saying nothing.
Yeah,
If you're gonna hide.
So we'll see. It is quite a developing story. I don't know how the hell. It's like the most common sense thing to me because it really could have been such an easy thing for him to address like quickly. But yeah, the damage control via DMs and stuff like that is kind of like, did you really think something this serious was gonna just like
go away? Like
she's a big influencer. Her video has millions of views. It got picked up by like People Magazine and E! News.
No, it's like definitely big.
Yeah, and it's kind of taken over TikTok. Oh, and then the update I saw too was this was pre his statement is that it gives me John McGinnon vibes because he lost 700,000 followers on TikTok because there is the movement of like people wanting to unfollow him to send the message.
Good. I think that's the only way. Canceling is such a weird term, but like to cancel someone is like unfollowing them. At least canceling them from your head.
Yeah, honestly, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Because otherwise it's like, ugh, then we just see him all the time and you're engaging and it's like, I'd rather just like not engage at all.
Yeah.
I blocked him everywhere.
I don't blame you.
Because I'm like, I do not want to message. I do not want to see anything. Because sometimes he'd be popping up in the DMs and I'm like.
I know.
And sometimes, yeah, he's so like good at what he does, like, I guess manipulating people or whatever. Like, you're kind of like, okay, like, let me hear your side then. Let me, you want to hear more. And then I'm like, I'm kind of over this person. Mm-hmm. And yeah, nothing good. But you know what? I canceled him in my mind. You don't have to cancel him in your mind, but he's been canceled in my mind.
Yeah. And then especially we'll see what happens when Kayla speaks out about it. Because I feel like that will happen soon.
Yeah.
She's kind of making it very clear that's going to happen soon. So that will be very telling.
Yeah.
That will be very, very, very telling. I also, I mean, we'll see. But also, I mean, Kayla's in court today, so he can't. If he's saying I'm going to be quiet about this until the court case, Mama, that's TikTok on the clock. Yeah, it's here.
He
it's
says
happening.
more, it all pops off.
So he can't avoid it forever. So.
Well, that was not a great update, but I guess it's
Something,
something.
I guess,
yeah. Everyone's like, ooh, update on it.
Yeah. And we just found out, you guys, that Kayla actually won her court case against Evan. So congrats to Kayla. I guess we'll see what she says now that the case is seemingly over. I feel like we'll get an update from her pretty soon. So
An update from James now that it's over too.
Yeah, that he clocked it. Yeah.
She looked happy. She posted a selfie. We finished the podcast and then
just saw
opened
this.
X. Yeah. And then it was all over that she won and everyone was very happy.
Yeah, and this is a big step in finally getting justice and closure, and now she can hopefully finally.
It was so
speak
quick
her
too,
piece.
because she went today and they found it. It was like a trial or no? It was just like the judge just like ruled
I don't know what the actual case was like, but he was arrested and released on bail and for domestic battery and domestic assault, but it wasn't said when he was arrested, like in the official documents, like who the victim was or anything.
Yeah.
But obviously people can infer who it was, and especially Kayla is in court, so it all kind of makes sense.
She probably feels relieved.
Yeah, so
Vindicated.
and I feel like everyone believed her anyway, but now officially it can lose the allegedly now because he was obviously found guilty. Yeah. I want to see like the documents to see like what like he was actually found guilty of and all that stuff, but I'm sure that will come I don't know, in the next few hours or something. But in the meantime, congrats Kayla. That's a big step.
Well, you guys, sorry, Moses is flexing his toes and it was distracting me. I've never seen you do that. I was just like, what is happening? Your feet are out of the flip-flops. Okay, I love them. It's distracting. Okay. Sorry. Whew. All right, guys. Well, we always end on the most somber note. It feels like
we have to hold it for the end though, otherwise it makes the whole.
There's no way to transition from that to Stitch at AMC. You know what I mean? Like it's just, well, I hope this week is filled, the rest of the week is filled with LABUBU dreams and Stitch memories and just love. Trader Joe's bags. Cedric got me 2 Trader Joe's bags yesterday.
Really?
It's in my suitcase. He got me the pink and the blue. So, just enjoy the small things in life, scrolling through the Met Gala fashions and Patrick Schwarzenegger tweets and just really embrace May. It's spring is upon us. June is coming soon where it's just pride and rainbows. So embrace this time of year and check those bank accounts because we were talking about Emma Chamberlain earlier and her and Oscar never check the bank accounts. Check your bank accounts just to make sure no one's scamming you. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in on my birthday. I'm 37. I feel like I've been 37 for a while because I've been saying it in my head that I'm 37. So I feel like I've been 37 for a while. And I love it. I'm so happy to have another year in my 30s. I'm so happy to have 3 more years in my 30s. And I'm excited for my 40s. All right. Love you guys. See you real soon.